Yes. Okay. Stream start. Stream
Yeah, we
start.
were about to make some persuasion rolls that will alter the fate of humanity.
Yep.
I believe.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty. Previously, on the Petulant Tales from Petillent, the party once again entered the hidden underground area beneath the castle. Not wanting to risk another encounter with the Sakagast there, they attacked the Azer, which seemingly guarded a nearby empty treasure room. That same treasure room had a hidden entrance to an area past the Sakergasts. Sneaking further in, Tormentus was caught in a trap laid for him by the peering eyes of Nothic. After a sudden encounter, the party emerged victorious. In the furthest corner of the huge underground room was a room where it seems as if 3 changelings had decided to make a small basin. Slouched over near an old desk was the corpse of a changeling. The window in his abdomen made the killer fairly clear. He had seemingly died while writing a note to some mysterious higher-ups. Beaten and with nowhere left to go, the party left the dungeon as they caught the final glimpse of the setting sun as the secret stone door opened. They were surprised to see that the head of the royal guard, Natalius, was speaking to one of her squires while looking at a clipboard she has in her hands. She turns to your direction, somewhat confused, seemingly processing the situation. That is where we begin.
Well, there were definitely no sewer rats down there. I mean, we got hired for the extermination. I was expecting, a lot more. But, yep, nothing down there. Right, guys?
Is that like an established thing? Were we planning on saying that?
No.
Nope.
I am absolutely in the dark here because I missed last session.
So no. I just tried to make up a reason that I don't know might sound somewhat convincing. Probably not doing a very good job, but essentially, I don't know who this is, but by everyone else's reaction, I'm assuming, or at least my character is assuming, that this is someone that we were in a place that we were like not supposed to be. I mean, like, unless I'm judging the faces of my comrades incorrectly.
No, I don't think that's true. We were on a mission to follow that super fast lady. That's what she sent us to do last.
True, actually.
Right
down here?
Just following orders.
Oh, okay. Can I rescind what I said then? Will you allow that or no?
Sure.
Okay. Then, if that's the case, I will just. I guess I'll just gesture to Tormentus and Angman and just kind of be like, who's this?
I'm hearing sax through Shane's mic.
Sorry, I turned it up so loud because I changed headphones.
I see.
Sorry about that. But this is the head guard. That the one we were looking for.
So great. We have found who we're looking for. Is there? I want to turn to her and just be like, how can we assist you further?
She kind of like finally gets out of the like almost stupor she was in. She was like kind of head tilting and looking at like she has like another knight next to her as well as her like squire. And she kind of like stands up straight again and she's like, so this is where it was.
What?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, it seems as if you found a something me and my sister have been looking for quite a while. Underneath the whole city is kind of a series of underground networks and tunnels used, in case the city ever got, I suppose, overrun as a sort of secret, way of getting around the town. Of course, nowadays we've not seen a use for that, and other various miscreants and others have gotten into the tunnels below the city. But the ones underneath the castle are hidden and separate, so finding the entrances to them is difficult, and the royal family has long since lost the original maps and records of the tunnel. It seems as if you have found one, which me and my sister looked for before she ascended the throne.
Um, is there any way I could cast a message to Tormentus?
I mean, you can. I just need to check and see if it's like a somatic spell or anything.
You pretend to stretch your arms back behind your head and like do the.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to do
handles.
like I'll try to maybe if there is, I'll try to do maybe like a performance check to kind of stretch one hand to the side while pointing at him, and then whisper under my breath.
Yeah, it's verbal somatic material, so you'll also have to pull out a short piece of copper wire.
Well, I have my staff in my hand,
Oh yeah.
and so I just kind of like someone's like stretching their elbow a little bit, like they kind of put their hand like on their elbow to stretch their arm to the side. I guess whatever you want me to roll for that.
Just do sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. I should have had my character sheet. Oh, sorry, sleight of hand. Plus 12.
Okay. So like you're going to do that, but she like clearly looks at you because she knows everyone else in the party, but she's like, and you are, while you're like doing these hand motions. And you're pretty sure she doesn't catch you trying to cast a spell, but like, you know, if you don't cancel now, she'll probably figure it out. So
I get the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just kind of stop, just kind of like roll out my wrists and kind of like play it off because I've just been like I'm just seeing daylight again. I'm just stretching because it was a long walk. Yes. My name is Zeph. Pleasure to meet you. You seem to be of some sorts of royalty. But I can like make that assumption with passive perception based on the way she's dressed, I assume.
So you say that and she corrects you. She's like, sister to the queen, but I myself am not royalty. The queen, my sister, married to the throne, and then I took her place.
I see.
As
Well,
head of the guard.
quite often a mistake, then I must assume.
Oh, I assure you. It's
You certainly look like you fit the role. Very eloquent though.
Thank you.
But I will elaborate. My name is Zach.
Maggie wakes up.
Yeah. Maggie
I,
walks up the stairs.
I
And I,
apologize in advance. Because
Oh,
you guys are gonna hear my stupid chirping fire alarm until we get a 9-volt battery.
Oh, that's fine. We've had it before.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, you can just do like push to talk or whatever.
I am frequently muted anyway, so it probably won't be a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
When smoke alarm was doing that, I just fucking put a pillow on the ceiling over it and taped it there.
Because that's not a fire hazard.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
We had to get a whole new smoke alarm.
We don't. We just need a 9-volt battery and we're fine.
Yeah, I guess I'll just continue on. Just like, well, I came into contact with Tormentus and the others here, and it just so happened
a
that
prisoner here.
I am not going to say anything.
Huh.
Well,
So I say to the head of the guard, if that's supposed to be a way to escape, I think some cleanup's going to need to be done because there's some bad juju down there.
Edgar, there are some things we need to talk about alone. regarding what we found down here.
I see. So you've done a more so thorough investigation?
Yes, we were chasing the suspect, and well, we found some things on the way.
I see. Um, you wouldn't have happened to have found her.
No,
I see. Well, that's fine. Because this actually does tie into an investigation we have been doing in the city's various underground passageways, such as this, in search for, any terrorist, influence.
are there many terrorists in the sewers?
Um, our preliminary reports has been mostly no.
I see.
Um,
Boy, have I got news for you now.
but of course, these old catacombs, in and of themselves, are very different from the rest of the city. They're designed to be misleading and confusing unless you specifically know your way throughout them. Many dangers have been put within there, traps, booby traps, other things, which we have small reports of, but again, we lost a lot of that documentation um, many years before even my sister took up the position, so
I see.
DM?
yeah.
I never asked this, but what's like the predominary race in this like city, in this town?
Definitely like the more normal humanoid races, like humans, elves, gnomes,
Okay.
like some halflings. But like it's very clearly a very multicultural city, kind of where you are, a little less so. But like, the inn was run by Goliath, and there's definitely a
Right.
bigger mixture of people kind of in that more merchanty zone.
Okay. Sorry for interrupting.
You should be. No, I'm just kidding. You're not.
So I ask her, do you know anything about this person that you asked us to follow? 'Cause she's not normal.
How
neither
so?
neither is anything of the else we found down there.
Yes, which more so lays credence to the fact that we should be talking alone, Edgard.
Who is with her that we don't talk to?
She's got like a knight next to her, right?
Like her knight and her squire.
Yeah.
Fuck
Fuck off, no.
I suggest you fuck off.
Yeah.
She kind of like turns to the knight and she's like, when you like turn the wall, it like she kind of can tell like, oh, okay, so this is how you get in. And she like tells the knight like, don't let anyone else come in or out of here. We'll post more guards later. And then, she just kind of asks you to follow her to somewhere a little more secluded at your request.
Will do.
Yeah, I'll follow along.
Yeah. So you end up kind of like near like a small, guard station that's clearly also purposed to be like a gardener's area. And there's some people just kind of, dilly-dallying there. And she just kind of commands them to go to the wall and kind of clear out the table. Essentially, yeah. Like go to the base of the castle. And she sits down and her like squire is still with her. And she's like, okay, this should be a little safer.
Okay. So, the person you told us to find, can see changelings. They run about 60 miles per hour, and they punch through people's chests, usually changelings. And there are many dead changelings in that catacomb down there, and also some monsters. They carry large sacks, and I'm not sure why they are underneath the palace, and would like an explanation.
She
As
kind of like puts her hands over her eyes, adjusts her hair to the side, and she's like, "Oh my, that is a lot of information to go over. Um, start with the woman. My sister spoke to her husband, the king, kind of about it, and he said he's heard of a similar individual, uh, of sometimes, just throughout his life. Um, and he said that they seem to be an ally of the kingdom of sorts. However, secretly, assuming it's the same person, we'll still keep vigilance on them. We would rather know what our allies are doing rather than what they're not doing. But they've kind of gone to the bottom of the list of priorities. As for the things underneath the castle, I mean, times were very different at the founding of the kingdom. Um, Various things went unchecked for longer than they should have, from what I've heard. Um, it's perhaps a time of a forgotten age, creeping under the castle for so long. The best we can do is, hope that nobody else bothers them.
I see.
But the
By the
thing
way, the changeling outside the door, was that like a guard?
that,
Was the changeling outside the door in like a guard uniform, or am I just imagining things?
No, he was
Okay.
just kind of in like a commoner's outfit.
All right, never mind. Go ahead.
Yes, you did speak of changelings. Were you able to confirm in any investigations if they were just random bystanders who were unfortunate, or if they were part of the Mafpu terrorist organization?
Well, we recovered the leather, but other than that, from what I remember, they were a small group of people went down there and were subsequently murdered by, the girl, the suspect, and the sack monsters.
Hmm. All right. I think a full investigation with the kingdom's own resources are required so that we can straighten things out as well as,
Did we also mention the two fire elementals that were down there guarding some sort of entrance?
Oh yes, there were two fire hammer guys outside of an entrance.
They didn't
Yes.
seem aggressive, they just seemed more like they didn't want us to go any further.
But we did.
But you did?
Who
Yes.
has
Oh, I missed that.
Who
You
has
guys
the
fought
letter?
the fire elemental guys?
Yeah, we killed him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did fight. We did fight the.
I rescind my previous statements.
I like that. Did Gonzo actually say that out loud?
Yes.
Never mind.
Who has the letter?
Zafkiel does.
Yeah, I do.
Should we show the letter to the head guard? Maybe she can make more sense out of it.
Tormentus, is that what you think is best?
Make a call.
Can I? Would you accept? This is totally your call. Could I try to make a minor illusion of the letter?
Um,
Since I've seen it and read it.
Doesn't somebody have something that you can make a copy with? Some book?
Yeah, I have my book where I can just take a picture of it.
Oh,
Yeah, I have a cool book that lets me take pictures. It's how I've
well,
been showing
surely that is much more
Guy's got a
useful than
sheet
me
that's
just
like,
using.
what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah, right.
Alright. I'll take a picture of the letter with my cool book that lets me take pictures of stuff.
Yeah, like much to my surprise, like I will like hand it out in front of him and I guess just watch.
Hold on, Meeper, we haven't established this yet. Do I have to say anything out loud, or like, is there a mechanism that allows me to take the picture? Do I have to say out loud, like, click or something?
Like you have to hold the book out. You can kind of tell from when you were messing around with it, because remember you had to take a whole bunch of photos of the card you got to make sure it was like the right exact scale size. So like you take a picture from the spine, and you like hold the book out, and then once you have it, you kind of like hold the edges of the book, and then you slam it shut, and then when you open it, the image is there, and then it makes like like a kind of like some sort of clicking kind of camera noise when it does it.
The magical equivalent of a Polaroid ejecting its
Yeah.
film.
Yeah, I almost kind of like imagine it like when you're making like a copy of it like on a scanner, and you like have to close the scanner and like the light goes under it.
Mm-hmm.
It makes that noise.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'll do that, and I hand him the note.
All right, and for shits and giggles, I say out loud, click.
Ooh, is that the verbal component needed for that?
Maybe so.
Yoink.
Should we give her the copy, or should we keep the original?
I mean, we have the copy.
The copy. You can give her the original.
She would probably appreciate the original.
I guess so.
I mean,
all right.
We are working for her, so.
Right.
All right. So you'd like, you do all this in front of her, and she's like, I suppose if it will help any other investigation you plan on doing, though I do hope the guards and I can take it over from here. This is a pretty big lead, the kind of thing we've been missing. And then she kind of takes the note, and she reads it over, and she's like, oh, I see. So how many of them were there, and where did you find them?
About the sack monsters? The sacker guys?
About the changelings.
The dead changelings? They were all over the place in the dungeon. There's a few in cells we found when we decided to camp there.
There's a few incels?
When I decided
we
to
found
die there.
3.
Stop.
And they're all very spread out.
Yes, it only says 3.
One of them was outside of the door and was killed by the suspect. And then, we had to use them to test something out in the dungeon for our own safety, and now they're in the blade room. And another one is in one of the cells with their neck snapped by one of the sack ghosts. And the other one is in a very hidden room in the north half of the dungeon with another hole through their body.
And there was a bunch of rubble as if a wall collapsed in that room.
I see. Yes, I think just based on that description, it seems as if the and reading over the letter, it seems as if the did not come through the way you did, but rather they found a way underground to come up very close into castle grounds. So it's a good thing they were stopped when they did, as this would have been a pretty big security breach.
So you think there's another entrance?
Yes, like I said, although they're pretty straightforward everywhere else, we have a general map just from exploring them. Secret entrances and other such things underneath the castle grounds are everywhere, not to mention the fact that there's no entrances in this entire district near the castle. They're all in the northwestern parts of the city.
Side
Kind
note,
of seems.
it's kind of fun hearing Sax react to things that happened way early in the campaign. Like
Yeah,
that,
I mean, because I have no knowledge of any of this happening, so it's probably like, wait, why is he so surprised about that? But like at the same time, it's like this is like my first time hearing it, and I just kind of like want to cock my head and be like, hindsight, I guess, would pose this as these underground sewage ways kind of as like a really easy way to infiltrate supposedly hard to infiltrate places. Kind of seems like a bit of an oversight, would you say?
Well, hindsight is, of course, 2020, as they say. The original purpose was for our own use, but unfortunately, somewhere along the way throughout history, we lost the mapping. The noble family, which was part of it, went through sort of an internal power struggle, and along with it went the maps of the underground. So our benefits of making it so that it's so difficult for intruders to invade uh, means that while we didn't get to use them, up until now, it seems as if no one else has gotten to use them. So it's actually very odd that somebody managed to find seemingly a direct route.
Do you think there's any chance that this is an insight?
I doubt there's much corruption amongst the guards.
I normally find in times when there is nothing to worry about, normally the opposite is true.
Perhaps peace has brought enthusiastic complacency, I suppose. We have many guards who are enthusiastic to work but lack experience. I suppose the same could even be said of myself. So
Is that
we're
why we are doing it?
No, there are diplomatic issues that we just simply can't handle. But for things such as this, we will be taking over the investigation within the catacombs, I assure you.
All right.
Surely we could still be of aid. Surely we could still help you investigate. I mean, surely I've just started traveling with these fine people, but they are definitely, I would say, stronger than the average. Surely we could be of continued use to you down.
Yes, but unless any of you are professional investigators or detectives, I'm afraid it seems as if you have successfully cleared us a path with which we can work in. I just
Well,
hope that you didn't destroy
Here's my-
any evidence.
and be warned.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that because, in fact, we do have a detective,
Okay.
Do they use
Gonzo.
eye for detail?
if you will.
Well,
Oh, by the way,
I think Turn might be a
speaking.
little confused. I'm actually kind of stupid.
What are you
And
talking about? You
part of
were
me-
just saying, yeah, I was just investigating. He was down there. He dragged us down there to investigate.
I think you might be confused. Again, I'm definitely not.
Why are you lying now?
I'm
You're
not
lying.
I'm not lying.
Come on, show her your giant magnifying glass.
Yeah.
That means nothing. Having a giant magnifying glass doesn't mean anything.
Well, it means you're either a
Because
detective
so
or you're a
many people have
psychopath
that.
that likes burning ants in the sun. But
There is
Oh,
nothing
man.
important or skillful about me in any way aside from my.
yeah, I know.
Big
But you're
sword.
the closest we have, so you should right?
I have a weird magic camera book and some fancy possessed magic swords and a wealth of family inheritance, and that's about the extent of my importance.
Trust kid.
No,
Ugh.
actually. Listen, I don't know what you want me to say here. I'm actually quite stupid.
Headguard, how is the investigation going with the terrorist attack in the square a couple days ago?
Oh, that. Yes, I had to look into that personally. As far as we can tell,
Hey, so what the fuck
Um,
was your aim with that? It came out of
Just to fuck with you.
it came out of actually nowhere.
Gonzo to say he's stupid, which he did.
it's a plan just to get all the way to here, the long con. Yeah, she's like, on one sense, it can't not be them, like the evidence is just so there. In the other sense, it's just not characteristic of them. Normally, they wait and lie and wait until some flashy performance,
Oh yeah, that's
see.
because it was me. They told me to do it.
I had a thought. Maybe something's gone wrong in their little their circle of trust, and maybe they had to expedite some plans a little bit.
Okay, but he's lying because it was me. Because Gonzo's actually a part of that organization.
If I
And,
was if I was
He
a
told me to
changeling,
do it, and he said he would hurt my family if I didn't. So then I did it.
if I was a changeling, that lady would
Look,
have
I can
punched
do
my
it
chest
again
in.
right now. I'll prove that I have the ability to.
The Shrek face.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Why am I being fucked with?
Why am I being fucked with?
Yeah, for real. Why is it me? Oh, fuck. Okay.
So, like, at this point, Taryn, two lies and a truth. She's just kind of like, that's great, dear.
No, I'm not lying though.
No, on a serious watch. I'm gonna go in a crowd. Where's the closest crowd?
I'd say we go and try to find these other entrances.
I suppose that could be the best thing we could do for now. And I want to kind of just give like a slight glance to Tormentus. Kind of like I want to say something, but I'm waiting until we are alone.
Yeah, she's kind of like, I'll let you look into investigating things on your own hands. Right now, just so that no evidence gets tampered with. Obviously, we trust you, but you're also still foreign elements to the city, and you might unknowingly do things that could cause problems. We have severely limited access to any of the catacombs areas. However, if there's other parts of your investigation that you wish to take the time to do, then I'll be fine meeting with you again once we finish our investigation, which should be in about 2 or 3 days. She kind of like
We've
flips.
talked to the head guard before, right?
Yeah, she's kind of the one who's like always been there to give you, your directions so
The
far.
quest giver.
Have I asked her if she's seen people wearing similar robes to the man in the photo? Or the person? I have a picture of my sister in the book too, right?
Kind of weird.
I think you do have, yeah, there's like a family photo kind of in it because that's like that was its original purpose.
wanted to see if she recognized the outfits or had seen the younger woman, the younger elf in the picture, just for
She
personal
can,
reasons.
yeah. She looks at it and she's like, I've heard of some such odd individuals, just through all the reports I receive in regards to the outfits. However, uh, the elven woman, I do not know anything about. Why?
She's my sister, and they kidnapped her after murdering my brother.
Oh my.
Here we
He
go.
caught
again.
wise to their schemes, and they silenced him.
Oh, how awful. Well, unfortunately, bad things always do seem to be afoot, even in the best of times. So we will do what we can, but for now we have to focus on what is in front of us, yes?
I'm just incredibly depressed. I'm sorry for dumping that on you.
Huh?
And we were told of some cash reward.
Oh, yes, payment. We,
I was trying to sound like the Grinch.
yes, I'm aware. Yes. Right now, we're still working in the investigation as much as we appreciate your help so far. Until we call an end to this, we don't want to keep having to write up paperwork after paperwork for each time we repay you. But should you decide to cut ties with the investigation, or should it end, well, we have a ongoing tally of the amount you're owed currently.
What does the tally look like?
Excellent.
What did you say, England?
How much is the tally looking like?
She,
Probably at least 2.
What are you, greedy?
Yeah, come on.
you kind of like see her like root through
Yes, I am.
her clipboard, and she like looks at her squire, and he just shrugs, and she's like, seems to be at the paperwork in my office.
They're not gonna pay us.
In the meantime, though, I think it's best if we both act somewhat independently for the time being. But in about 2 or 3 days, our investigation should be finished, and we should have a lead for you to follow, as well as us ourselves.
All right,
I
thank you.
see. Yes, we will check back in a couple of days.
So,
Where would we be able to find you?
hold on just a second. Okay. So yeah, she's like, I'll be at the head guard station on the 3 days from now. She like kind of flips over to what is a calendar, the 28th, and then immediately her squire kind of like leans over to her, and she's like, okay, today is the 5th, so that would be the 8th of Uktar. And then the squire leans over to her again, and you kind of see her face go pale as she flips the page one down. The 8th of Nightal. Ah,
So,
And,
yes.
if
That's
we were
when 3 days from now is, of course.
if
And you
we
see her
want-
kind of flip back to the page for the month that she thought it was about to be. And she
Edgard,
just kind of tears it out and crumples it and puts it on the floor. She's like,
Edgard,
my schedule just got very free, so I'll see you all on the 8th.
what is wrong with you?
Hmm?
How did you? What?
Why your brain work like that?
Are you blind?
Can you see this?
She's like, as you can see, I get very busy, so I should get back to things. And she just kind of gets up and leaves. And you see her, like, squire kind of like pick up the crumpled piece of paper and uncrumple it. And he's like, yeah, sorry about that. Things get really busy. There's an old law where, every problem in the city has to go up to her. And so, we put it on the calendar for scheduling as a to-do list, even if it's basically nothing you're already handled. And so occasionally we get behind. It's a bit of an old law back, when the city had 1/20th of its current population. So I'll categorize the important stuff on her, and we'll get on that right away. And he also kind of
Right.
leaves.
So
Okay.
as soon as they leave, I kind of like want to do a group huddle.
Yeah, I'm in the same.
That-
yeah,
that-
Me too. I immediately say, I'm ready to leave. This
Well-
town has too many problems, and it's not my problem to deal with.
I'm thinking maybe we should have one
More
group
problem.
follow her and the other group go straight to the guard station to see if she's at the guard station.
I completely agree, Tormented.
I suppose I will volunteer.
Do we have
for...
a way of talking remotely?
I
No.
I have the ability to communicate up to 120 feet away, but that is the extent.
One of us can make a very loud noise. Multiple of us.
Okay.
If we need a signal, we can explode.
Here, it'll be like this. If
No.
we need help, I'll do the.
Taryn will destroy another 18 people.
I volunteer for the following squad.
I can follow.
Okay. Well, I think that because I can move very quickly through the city, that I'm going to start booking it toward the guard station.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me. I just
Booking it.
I can't help but think that, and I don't know. I haven't been here very long, and I'm sure you all know the situation much better than I. But
I tell Sax she could be a changeling.
That was my thought.
Kind of cringe. Being
Also,
a changeling is kind of cringe.
They have been stringing us along with these requests as if their own guards can do some of this stuff, and we've had no payment. So I'm ready to leave.
Yeah. I also would like to point out that I definitely just admitted that I was the one that did that explosion, and they did not care in the slightest for some reason.
Yes.
Very, very sus, if I might say.
Yes.
Maybe we
Yes,
should go
I'm
to the
familiar.
queen.
I'm familiar with this sus. Yes.
We could go to the queen.
Maybe we should go to the queen.
I don't know how much good that would do, though. I mean, doesn't a queen normally just have
The
subjects
queen
that
might say her sister died 3 days ago.
Well, then we can have one team go to the guard station, one team go to the queen. I don't think we'll be able to meet with her that easily, but and then another team head and follow the guard, which is getting away right now.
I could go with whoever's going to the queen, maybe under the ruse of like reestablishing trade with my family. Since
This sounds
No,
good.
no, you would be the lead investigator.
I like the idea of Gonzo going and talking to the queen.
I think that should be how it will go down and work, because no one else is competent enough. So.
Did Eggwood actually laugh when you
No, that's just me.
You said it in his accent, and there was a chuckle in there, and I thought.
So
I
who's
just
going
got
with me?
W in right now.
Anyone?
I don't know. What do you guys think we should do? How do you guys?
I
think
start
we should
walking
split
towards the guard.
I don't know. It just seems all so weird to me. I mean, first we investigate, we tell them about these monstrous things, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, you found these monster things, and you know the most about them over anyone else." And all of a sudden, she doesn't want us to do anything for 2 to 3 days, and says her guards will take care of it, and we're not needed anymore. I don't know. I mean, surely, if coin is what you care about, then I can understand not wanting to do anything. But if this city is truly infested with changelings already, I just kind of like glanced down at my weapon. I don't know. I feel like we should do something about it.
Yeah, changeling bad. Destroy them all.
It's not about the destruction, Taryn. It's about making sure that this environment.
Oh, no, Taryn didn't say that. That was me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the only way to know if a changeling is a changeling is to kill them.
That's
So
not necessarily
Okay,
we
true.
just
so-
need to
No,
start
that's not true.
killing.
Again, we're gonna go back to
everyone.
the plan where I explode like this.
I like to imagine every time you just see like a crackle come up in Terran's hands and he's about to clap.
We could wait.
Gonzo.
I walk back. We could try to find the suspect again, and they could check out anybody for us.
That is true.
Who's the paladin, Gonzo,
Yeah.
or is that England?
It is Gonzo. I am a paladin.
Gonzo, I know there is some magic. Do you happen to know the spell Moonbeam?
Nope. I do not know the spell Moonbeam.
Cool.
That's a druid spell.
Is it? 9 paladins know a spell that can reveal changelings' true forms. I thought it was called Moonbeam.
No.
It's called Show Me Your True Form by Persona 5. That's it.
I rip off their fucking mask.
See if I can find it.
I'm pretty sure there's like
You rip off their mask. That's basically what changelings have. They're called masks, literally.
Whatever it is, I hope it's a level 1 spell. Am I right, Sax?
All right, gamer.
I
I
could
definitely
wish
don't
we
think
could revive
Moonbeam. I don't
people.
think he would have Moonbeam. I'm pretty sure.
I don't have Moonbeam, but I also have access to second level spells.
it's not Moonbeam.
Nope.
What?
I know what Moonbeam does. It's just a damaging spell.
Well, it also reveals. It does do that too.
Oh, it does? Huh.
Yeah, you just it almost never had to do that.
No,
Like that's not even
oh,
like
no.
a Tommy thing. That's just
Yeah.
you've never been in a situation where you've needed to do that.
There
Uh-huh.
was the one
Unless
time we
you
were
really
going
wanted
through Savia's
to.
place. And we were
Honestly,
just
you could have
nuking
found out
them.
some like really funny stuff if you did that, but
I remember one of my unless he was new, so no, Moonbeam. Yeah, druid and only a paladin of the ancient.
well,
I'm Oath of Vengeance.
I
it's like the
see.
same
So
thing.
okay, he was because he was an ancient paladin. That's why he knew.
He was old.
Yeah, because shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage if it fails. It also instantly reverts to its original form. I mean, there's also stuff like Zone of Truth. There's still but I just don't know if we have those options available to us.
Yeah, we have Zone of Truth. I think because I do, and I'm pretty sure
I do.
Gonzo does.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have Zone of Truth, just plop that thing down in front of one of them, and then
Well,
ask them if.
And then be like, talk or
And if
you
they
should
decide
talk
not, I
now.
don't know. I mean,
Say something.
they could always choose say something I'm giving. If they
Yeah.
if they choose not to talk, I mean, I feel like that's pretty incriminating in and of itself.
That's kind of I don't know about that one. They do. I mean, what if they just plead the fifth?
What if they're
What if they
mute?
just what?
This is why this
Yeah,
party
what if
is
they?
not
What if
being
they're mute?
shifted.
What if they're a mute changeling? That'd be stupid.
Hey, by the way, I walked off.
Aw.
I walked off again to the guard to follow her.
Alright.
Well, see,
Are you-
Meeper, you could all avoid this by just spoiling if that person is a changeling.
I could do that.
I personally think
Are you changeling? Yes or no? Answer now, or I'll be very sad, and that'll make you feel bad. So you shouldn't do
when
that.
I'm sad, I get stabby.
Yeah, when I'm
When I'm
I don't
sad,
have
I
stabby weapons, so I have.
Alright. So Angwin walks out. You know
Yeah.
what his plan is. Is anyone following him, or is he going to go on his own?
I think
I'm following to investigate the changeling, not changeling.
the Tormentus's like whole thing is like hiding in the shadows and being stealthy. So I think Tormentus should go with Angwin as like backup.
Why?
Because if they realize they're being followed, they could like turn like down they could like, I don't know,
Get shot by the person hiding in the shadows.
I'm
Look,
saying if there's somebody
she tries to run, I'll just kill her.
Yeah.
What if it's not
And
a
then we'll know
changeling?
for sure. We'll know for sure. And if we'll cross that path if we get there.
And then the
if she
queen
isn't.
finds out that you murdered her sister in cold blood.
We just leave.
Well, maybe she should have been acting sus, dude. Like, see its
Jesus
face,
Christ.
idiot.
Okay. We're not killing anyone. We're just trying to find out answers that we may not know, questions that we may not know the answer to. All.
Yeah.
We
We
see.
stay low.
Maybe you should challenge her to see if she really is a good
Yeah.
fighter. Being the head guard.
Yeah,
she
let's
should be
walk right
really
up
good
to
fighter.
her. Let's walk right up to her and ask,
We should,
"Hey,
we
would
should
you be
just
willing
say,
to submit
we
to
know
a
you're
lie
a
detector
changeling.
test?"
Just be super confident about being like, yeah, we know. We know your secret. And then she'll just be like, oh, God, I admit to everything. And then we're like, pranked, idiot. We didn't, and now you admit to it.
How did you know?
Just go
I
up and
didn't-
say,
That was a joke.
I want my money.
If she has to be like, we have true sight, we got a potion of true sight, and we can see, we know your true form.
We honestly could just be like, hey, we're done with this shit. Give us our money so we can leave.
Give me my fucking money.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's actually not a bad idea. If we give them incentive for us to leave, if they were of anything if they were like a bad party or the changelings like we think they are, they would want to get us out for good, right? And if we just say we need coin to leave, they would just give us coin, right? I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think that makes sense.
Actually, yeah. if
But
they
I
don't
think
ha-
we're up
if
to
they're a
about
change-
400,000 gold apiece.
If they're a changeling, one would assume they don't have access to the royal treasury. They couldn't pay us.
Why? Wait, I feel like they absolutely would.
No, you're right.
They don't know the password.
They don't know the password. They could get the password.
Maybe
probably.
this entire
1, 2,
town
3,
is
cat!
full of
Exclamation
changelings.
point.
All I'm
Yeah,
trying
maybe-
to say is this
Maybe
is
we're the changelings.
Oh.
all I'm trying to say.
No,
is
the
that-
whole
is that we-
town is changelings except for the ones we've killed.
True.
And this is like a Twilight Zone.
Pretty cringe.
All I'm trying to say is that we should follow her. We should ask for payment, and maybe not even ask for a lot. Like ask for like a little bit, like 50 gold, something that is just trivial. And then say if we have that amount, we'll just be on our way, and your guards can take care of it. And if they agree to something like that and say they don't need our help even in 3 days' time, I feel like that would be rather incriminating. And it would
Meanwhile,
least-
she's 2 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've been sitting here talking for so long that they assassinated the queen. God damn it.
Oh, dang it.
I mean, Angwin's long gone, boys.
What if we just ask her nicely again? What if we, like, if maybe she's just a good, honest person, and it's like,
I'm
dang,
still
you got me.
heading to the...
Yes, I'm a changeling.
Okay, so serious questions only here.
Or
So
is she?
who is coming with me to the talk to the queen then?
I will.
I don't want Taryn to come with me. Who else? Is
Okay.
I'll go
Anyone
with-
else?
I'll go with you. I'll go with
Please,
you.
anyone else.
besides
anyone.
Gonzo as well.
It's like, okay. I don't want
Actually,
to-
I'm just going on
You're
my
right.
own later.
I'll go. No, not you, Godzo.
No, I'm just kidding. Coach
I think
Sachs,
Gonzo
take
or
your
Taryn
picks.
would be the absolute worst decisions for to go with you. so.
Is anyone coming with me?
Oh,
Nobody?
go
I mean-
with you.
I mean, if no one's coming with me, Zap would go off on his own unless my weapon has anything else to say about it. Because Tormentus is the only reason he's here, and he's already gone the opposite way, so I can't say. So it's like, okay, cool. I guess Zap goes off on his own and tries to search for her. That's what I'm gonna do.
So the three of us have walked in, right? Saz is going to the guards. I'm following the head guard, and Sax is going to the queen. Where's the rest of you going?
I'd
That's
also
a
like
good
to mention
question.
it's like sundown right now.
Yeah,
Ooh.
wake her up.
Wake up, idiot! I need to talk to you. I'm gonna go find Angwin.
Alright.
See if I can.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I was gonna follow Angwin too. I just wanted to confirm whether or not like it was a good idea to go talk to the queen or not.
Angwin's gonna.
Double trouble.
No, he's. You're like stealthily like following, and then the two party members with heavy armor are like. King, king, king.
Gonzo comes in like, "Hey, buddy."
You haven't lost her yet, right?
Do you know if she's a changeling or not yet?
All right. So yeah, and Glenn, I assume you're just kind of like, trailing her
Yeah,
at a pretty safe distance.
yeah.
And then yeah, you're just walking. You just hear
Oh hell no.
Angwin, and Gonzo and Taryn catch up with you.
Just keep on walking, boys.
Hey,
All right, do some hand
what's
signals like.
what's the update? Is she a changeling or not?
She hasn't been walking.
Okay, but have you seen her maybe like change form or anything?
No.
Have you had your eyes open the entire time?
DM, have I had my eyes open the entire time and have witnessed a change?
No, when you blinked at least 50 times.
I used my second pair of eyelids to.
You
Dude.
blinked a total of 70 times since
You have,
walking
like-
out and
wait,
you have
following.
like
I have a question.
like, reptile thing.
Is Hunter's Mark viewable by like
Yes,
people who are marked?
we have established this before.
Yes,
That
it is
like
a
thing
visible
that they
mark.
see.
Okay.
Because you tried to do this before, and it was just like, oh shit.
No. What I
did
wanted
it
to do was
as
I was
well.
gonna Hunter's Mark Angwin and just start taking back alleys and stuff and making sure I could still see him, so that even if
It's fine, I can just cover it up.
And then I'm trying to be stealthy, and then your friend just shoots you with like a like tracking dart that
Yeah.
lights up and like makes sound. And it's oh, okay.
I was just thinking about it. I wasn't gonna explicitly do it. I just wanted to see if it was something that would be viable. Because if like I'm wearing heavy armor, and, like if I'm clanking around, it'd probably be better for me to duck in back alleys and stuff. So like it's
You
harder to
guys-
spot me.
You guys follow
Yeah,
me.
You could like jump around on like Batman or something.
Look, no,
On the roof.
hang on, everybody, hang on. You guys trail me from a distance, and I will trail her from a distance.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And then you'll like signal us if
Yes, if we have to kill her, I will signal you.
Sus.
Here is the signal for sus, and I like wave my hand or whatever, and then here's the signal for kill, and I wave my hand but like slightly differently. All right. Are we clear?
Wait, I feel like this would be the signal for sus. It just make this noise, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
I love how ingrained pop culture among us.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
All right. So that's what that squad's doing. I think the only ones left were Annie and Beerus. Where are they going? Maggie,
Annie?
Puck Shark. All right, so they're gonna go find an inn. At Beerus's discretion.
One that has a lot of booze.
Yeah. Here, we'll just say that they'll follow Tormentus, since most of the way there is where the inn you went to last time is. Yeah, okay. So you all are following her. You see that she kind of stays near the perimeter of the castle, and she kind of goes near like where you can clearly see like the main like bulk of, you know, the guards, like the whole station is near there. And she stands there, and she like blows a whistle like really loud, and then just kind of stands to attention. And you see that like you know, a big bulk of various different soldiers who are just kind of milling about all come into attention and line up. There's like about 40 of them eventually kind of come up. And she's basically like, all right, we've got a new lead. We found out about a hidden entrance to the underground we've been exploring over the last week or so. As such, we're going to be sending an investigation team in to explore. We have intel that there's certain dangerous entities still in there. Things from the kingdom's old past. For now, unless we completely come up dry, we're going to stay away from them. Our investigators will be with delegations of soldiers, as always, as you're trained for. And we're going to investigate confirmed changeling and terrorist sightings within the area. Until then, this whole area needs to be roped off, and any suspicious individuals should be reported directly to me. And then she kind of breaks them, you know, like, go do your thing. And after they leave, she kind of like breaks stance in like a very exasperated kind of way.
Kind of like, oh.
Yeah. If any of them come up to Angwin, I'll just wave and be like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, like real natural. Like,
What
yeah,
is
I'm
up,
just
white
doing my
people?
doing my job, bud.
Yeah. So like you can clearly see that you know, kind of like certain groups of them immediately start heading towards the way of the castle. You can see that some of them clearly have, you know, like some magical items and other things for investigation. And they kind of are going with the bigger groups of soldiers. She kind of like waves over one group, and you see she kind of talks to them one-on-one. Let's see here. Sorry.
Is she still not stanced up?
She like once again, like she just
fuck.
kind of like took a breather for a second, then she, you know, goes back into her more commanding pose. And she's like, also get us an investigation. In speaking with the adventurers, I overheard some odd things I didn't want to bring up at the time. And then like, you know, the investigator in that group, she kind of like leans over and starts whispering too. So
Nope, don't like that. Yeah.
Guys!
So you all have to make a perception check.
Oh, I'd love to. I'm actually bad at these, I'm pretty sure. So let's see what
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, I am. Oh, boggers.
That's when
Sorry, I was replacing the battery on my smoke detector.
I got a natural 20, which is a 24.
All right, so you have subtitles on.
Oh, we all have to roll it? I thought it was just...
So you decided to follow Angwin, Seth?
Yeah, I thought I was leading.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, like, she went to a different part, so unless, like, you were specifically like, actually, I'll follow Angwin and then go see if I can talk to the queen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I thought it was me and Anglin who were going because I was wanting to investigate the person we had just talked to.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like most people, except for Tormentus and Maggie and Beerus, went that way then.
Feeling when my natural 20 is the same as Terran's 17.
Terran will perceive all.
I am looking.
All right. Yeah, so Gonzo and Angwin, you don't pick it up, but Zaph and Terran, you kind of do. And she's like, I don't know if that changeling, or not changeling, halfling was joking or not, but you sort of admitted to that explosion that happened. So, like, check the area and see if you can get readings of any holy magic of some kind there.
Really debating on the kill sign right now.
Yeah, and so the guy just kind of nods and she stands back up. And you see that she kind of goes towards the main building. Her squire opens the door for her and then they both start to head in.
So, guys, I think they did possibly believe me.
Well, I think we should get our money and leave.
Well, it was kind of, yeah, maybe.
That's what you get for confessing to a crime in front of the head guard.
That is true.
Well, originally that was the plan, because I wanted to pin it on you, because I thought it'd be funny.
Is it still funny?
Yeah.
At least
I mean, now it's kind
that.
of really funny because she actually did believe me instead of being like, yeah, okay.
Super pranked, yes.
Giga pranked idiot.
What house? What building did she walk in? Is like her house, or is it like a guard station? Is it somewhere I could walk in without being murdered, or what?
You just walk in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, that this area is like house map, and then she's informed, or like she's introduced herself as Natalius map. So like this building that's like this whole guards barrack and station, it's like built out of like a very kind of fancy house, which is connected to like it's on the inside of the outer wall of the castle. So it's in this kind of like large castle garden. So in a sense, it's kind of both. It's like her office as well as her house.
Okay.
Breaking.
I go up and I knock on the door.
Hello, yes.
Knock, knock.
All right, you knock on the door. You see the same squire kind of open the door. He's like, "Oh, it's you again."
Yes, I wanted to ask for an advance payment, because I pull out my like coin purse and I'm like, well, I don't have much to live off of for the next couple of days.
Poor.
I am poor, as my halfling friend would say.
I'm saying this in your brain.
He's saying it in my brain. Never mind.
Ask him if he's a changeling.
Are you a changeling?
No.
Okay.
Tell him yes or no and be honest.
Yes or no and be honest.
God will know.
God
It's
will know.
no.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Now ask him again, and this time be like for sure.
Okay. I'm very good at ignoring things in my head, so. But yes, please ask the head guard if I could get an advance payment on to live.
Oh yeah, she was heading up to her office now. She said that was one of the things she was gonna take care of, just so that doesn't get behind like some other things.
I see.
Uh,
Okay, well, I gotta eat tonight, so
right. Hold on.
Just make him feel that.
I mean, it's true. I have 10 gold.
He kind of like you see him go in, and he immediately like goes up the stairs. He like you're like definitely like half a foot taller than him, and have a big scary weapon and are a big scary guy.
I'm like waving it at him, like, ooh, scary.
Give me money. My hand might slip.
Oh,
You
okay.
hear him kind of like knock on the door up there, and he's just
And
kinda
you
like,
just hear echo from the door. What?
yeah. So he's just like, some of the adventurers still want like payment now.
Please.
Please
Please.
give me money, please.
And yeah. Things kind of go silent for a minute, and then you see her come back down. You see that like some of her like guard armor is off, and she's in like kind of just the like underclothes now.
Hello,
Clearly
ma'am.
she was getting ready to kind of get off work. And she's like,
Sucks, pay me.
oh, hey. Yeah.
Hello.
The document was like on the top of my desk, so yeah, I can give you an advance payment of about 30 gold each right now without having to go through extraneous paperwork. Will that
Sounds
work?
good. Yes, sounds good.
All right. I'll get the advancement back from my sister. And she just like hands you each your own pouch of 30 gold.
Boggers.
What?
It's a word that my people use.
I understand.
Pog champion. What is a Pog champion?
I believe it's a fighter subclass.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. I
That's
appreciate
my
it,
fighter
and
subclass, actually.
I'll get back to you in the 3 days or whatever.
Okie dokie.
All right. So I walk back out and I meet up with everyone. Okay, so she did give us the money.
How much?
30 gold each.
Very cool. So,
I thought Ingram was about to be like 20 gold each.
No, Angwin has no reason to steal right now. He's got his money and he's happy.
I see.
But did you ask them like if they still needed our services, or are we free to go? Or did you ask them that?
I did not ask them that. If you would like to knock on the door again, I mean, feel free.
That might not be a good idea.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe just a feeling.
I think you should do it in particular.
Actually,
sir.
you know what? I will.
No, Darren, I don't think that's a good idea. I think we will have to leave much faster if you do that. Okay, guys, pack your bags.
Man, I really want to know that. What was that? Can I look down for guidance for my sentient weapon?
I'm pretty sure they're still gonna need this because she was like, "Yeah, let's meet up in 3 days for your next quest."
I guess that's a little less. That doesn't mean I still don't have. I do want to go back and knock on her door just one more time.
I'm out of here.
Like what?
She's like, "How the fuck did you guys get here so fast?"
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to go back up, and I just want to knock on the door again.
I'm out of sight.
Yeah.
I do not want to
Okay.
be seen.
Gonzo's walking away.
Everyone's ditching Sam.
Yeah.
Completely walking away.
Okay. So yeah, you knock on the door. The squire opens it. He just kind of like swings the door open and he's like, "Yes." And you see that she was like starting to walk back up the stairs. She clearly like just, took her hair out of being tied and she's like, "Yes."
Sorry, I just since I do have parchment and an inkwell as part of my adventuring gear. I just kind of want to pull that out. And I'm sorry, I never got a chance to mark down our next meeting point, and when you explained it, it was a little confusing. There were numerous dates that were given. I just can't seem to remember exactly which one it was again. I just wanted to get it down in writing since I didn't get the chance to earlier. I know you're very busy. And I don't want to take up any more of your time, but I do want to make sure I am not late for the next meeting or to miss anything of importance.
Okay. Yeah. She's like, "All right." Let's see here. She kind of like taps her head really quick. She's clearly tired and out of it. Already like, I'm ready to go to bed. She's like, 12, 8, 15, 30. And then you see the squire like hold up 4 fingers or 8 fingers. 38. Sorry, it's been a long few weeks.
No, I'm not trying to rush you. I mean, these things can definitely be taxing. I completely understand.
Yes, and then meet us at the guard station in the this is just me being dumb. Hold on.
There you go.
In the Zvaishant district. Your friends have met us there multiple times.
Sorry, I'm new to the town, so all this is new information to me. I apologize if you have to find yourself repeating yourself.
I see. Is that all?
Yes, and I just wanted to make sure you still do want our help with this? Because it sounded like you said your guards could take care of most of it, but you still do want our assistance. Is that correct?
We will still need your assistance. You are a asset which is not as bogged down as our others, so you're flexible. However, right now we have a very focused goal, and we think it's best if we work within our own means for now.
Okay, and I just kind of want to quickly scribble down the date, and I kind of want to like show it to the not to the girl but to the guard to make sure it's the correct date, that I wrote it down correctly.
Like to the
knight, to the squire who is like obviously in the know of what the date is.
Yeah. He just like kind of nods.
Okay, I'll kind of roll up my scroll and put it in my bag. All right, that was all. You have a good night. Rest well.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
I'll head back.
I kind of want to go knock on a door now just to cause trouble, but I won't.
I was gonna unseen servant to do that.
And then I turn around and cast the knock spell.
I'm like, run away.
Yeah, that's all for me.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and turn around and try to catch up with my party as best as I can.
Back to the inn, I suppose.
And when I run up with them, I just want to like relay the information. Oh, it does seem like she does want our help, so it's a little less suspicious.
Yes, I agree. if this next meeting is something extremely difficult, I'm ready to leave.
Where would we go?
On to the next town.
I will simply leave.
Which would be where?
Trying to find
Where is the next? I'm not familiar with this plane. Where's the next town exactly?
Well, one moment while I pull up my map.
One moment while I think about it real quick and search my brain.
I don't know the name of it, but oh no, we were going to go to the islands, correct?
Ah, the islands with no name. That sounds promising.
Yes, we don't know the names, but you know, it is what it is.
Is it?
Yes,
I guess life is what you make of it.
agreed.
Well, cool. Very awesome.
All right. So, pivoting back to Tormentus, you know, you're moving fast. You're being followed by the slightly less graceful Maggie and the very less graceful Beerus. What were your plans and goals?
We're doing a little break.
Who am I following?
Tormentus.
And where is he going?
I cannot hear him right now, but he said he was going to the guard station for some odd reason. So I don't know if he was like, I'm going to change my mind or not.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So I thought I would go to where we originally met the head guard at the guard station to see if she was at the guard station at the same time as being out and about. That was the goal.
Okay. To see if she's like a changeling, right?
Right. There's
Gotcha.
two of her, then one's the changeling.
Gotcha. That's a good idea. So yeah, we should go.
So
Okay.
I have a sneaking suspicion she's not there.
Well, let's go find out.
All right. Yeah. You arrive at the guard station in Zweishant. The sun is essentially down, and you can, you know, basically see that, like, you know, the gnome guy who's normally there, Comey, he's like, it seems like he was in the middle of like switching somebody onto the night shift. You can see that they're you know, an elf. So it's like a very different from the like, you know, small, stout gnome to, you know, like a tall half elf man. And you know, you come in and the response from both of them is the same, like, what do you want?
They have the same voice.
And I say, I would like to speak with the head guard. Is she here?
No. About now she's at home, I would assume, unless she's busy.
Ask for an
Okay.
address.
Then go knock on her door.
No, don't knock. Just like look through the windows.
Okay then.
She
guess
hasn't.
we came too late.
Yeah, sorry. I know you were in here. I think it was literally earlier today, and nobody was here. So since then, some of the other guards from the cities have kind of come and went. I just, you know, gave them a general idea that you're on to something, but you never told me what, so I couldn't tell them what.
Is this where the head guard typically is during the day?
Um,
Her main office, or is there some other main office?
no, her main office is at home. She usually doesn't come through here. This is just a outpost station, but we've been using it because it's more centered to the larger populace of town while not being in somewhere that's too busy or too poor. uh Plus, the day you met all of them, they knew you would be coming in through the main gate, even if you had a weird entrance.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Well, sorry.
Oh, I'd say that to myself. Okay, well, thanks.
Asshole.
And I'll see you tomorrow morning.
That sounded ominous.
He's like, wait, we don't have
Don't-
a meeting tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Don't come to work
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you're one of the cool ones. Don't come to work tomorrow.
Don't, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe we should find out where she lives. Or not, because that's a little creepy, but also we need
I
to
think
find
that's
out.
where
Oh, we
you
know where
already
she
know where
lives.
she
Oh
lives.
yeah, we know.
Oh, do we?
Oh, don't worry, we know.
No, like we know you guys don't.
Oh, like
I hope you guys
half
go
of our
through the
party
entire
knows?
thing and then
knock on her door again.
Yeah, he's just like, oh my god, why are the rest of you here now?
I think we should camp outside her door.
Yeah.
Mm,
Don't we have like one of those things where you can like hide under it and it's invisible?
is one of our party members Harry Potter? Like,
No, when we were traveling here, there was something that we hid under
That was a
that
wizard you
made
do
us
not have anymore.
invisible. Oh,
Oh, that
Well,
was
that
Kevin's
sucks.
character, wasn't it?
Yeah, Liamon's tiny hut.
oh well. I'm gonna go to the tavern then and get a room.
yeah, it's like, what, 9 p.m. probably?
Yeah, the sun. Well, so the sun just set once they got there. So if they wanted to go all the way back, it would be like midnight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you would be going to the tavern near to you, which is the same one you stayed in last time.
And it'd
Uh-oh.
just be me and Tormentus, right?
Well, that depends. I was gonna figure out what inn or tavern that the other group wanted to go to.
As we all know, splitting the party is always a good idea.
Yeah, you weren't like, let's reconvene at the blah 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 inn. So
True.
Would it make
Does
sense that
Tormentus
we
have
just
a
met
way
up
of-
at the same inn we went to last time?
That would be a good idea.
Yeah, that's where I intended
Well,
to go.
tomorrow morning I'm just gonna be listening for an explosion, so I know where you guys are.
I promise
Should-
not to get into another bar fight. Then
So
I'm
it'll take
outside.
like 3 hours to get back to the tavern that we were in last night.
no, it'll only take you 20 minutes.
Oh,
It would take you 3 hours to get back to the head guard's place.
oh.
And that's because you have Tormentus, who's able to get you through town really fast.
Well, then we should just go back to the inn that we stayed at last night with everybody else.
Wherever that is. Is that close to us or close to them, or?
It's definitely closer to you.
Oh,
But you
Alright.
also you would all be meeting at the same time because they got distracted. They didn't leave immediately, but then you had to go out of your way to go to the road station. You would both be arriving around the same time.
Isn't
Oh.
that convenient?
works for me. How's Beerus doing?
Beerus?
Yeah.
Drunk.
I'm doing okay. My gold pouch is getting a bit light.
Let me check my funds real quick. Yeah, I toss him 20 gold.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I have
Loaded.
171.
Oh my gosh.
I have
Jesus
so much
Christ.
money. I don't ever buy anything.
You buy Beerus' love.
And his capabilities of being a meat shield. Yeah, now I'm down to 151 gold. And also buy a room for me and Beerus.
Alright.
When we get there.
There's a part of me that wants to buy more alcohol. Roll another D100. But considering how that turned out last time.
You
should buy it for someone else.
So if you're going to the inn you stayed at last time, that's the
He's not
Pyaro.
gonna serve me, is he?
He will. You like look at the bar and he scowls.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll sneak you a drink.
God, don't. You're gonna get something really stupid.
Yeah,
Or
I
just
like
like giga brain hemorrhage beer.
Yeah.
I like tap him on the back. Surely something like that. That was just such a low chance of happening, just circumstantial. Certainly something like that would not happen.
Can I like sneak him a beer? Because I kind of
No,
want to see him.
Gonzo's not gonna drink.
Oh
No,
please!
no,
If we
yeah.
dangle a flagon in front
No,
of you, you absolutely drink it.
No, Ilma would. Ilma would chug that shit right up. Gonzo feels incredibly guilty though.
We know.
Gonzo. Ilma died for his alcohol.
We know.
Also,
That was so dumb. It's still so stupid.
I know. I know it was stupid.
That's not even like a this is what my character would do. It's just fucking dumb. Like Ilma is not that dumb.
He kind of is.
he walked.
No,
into
he isn't.
Walked into
You
a
play
crow's
him
cave.
like that, but he's like statistically not.
Let me describe it for you. So me and one of the main characters walks into this cave with a bunch of shit that can one-shot us, and we're gonna sneak in and steal the treasure. By the way, main character that
Something
we're
of ours
supposed to be
got stolen.
retrieving.
Ilma's a
Yeah,
druid.
yeah.
Right.
What got stolen that night? Something got stolen.
One of them.
We got it back.
Yeah, one of them showed up and it was like a giant bird.
It's the Shrieker from Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah,
we got our shit back, right?
We
And
got
we
our
go to their
stuff back.
nest to get more shit. And so Seastar's like, everything in here will one-shot you, and if you make one step wrong, you're all dead. I'm like, okay, let's take two sneaky characters. Me and another guy that we're there to retrieve, and if we don't retrieve him, we lose. We lose.
We lose.
Already a high stakes situation.
High
Lose
stakes.
D&D.
High stakes, and I say, okay, we're gonna go in. Nobody follow us. We go in, and Ilma asks, Brett asks, Seastar, is there alcohol in there? Yes. All right, Ilma goes in as well.
There's this stupid
Ilma-
cat.
Ilma
The hat
goes in,
told him,
turns
right?
into a crow.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's exactly
Turns
what
into
happened.
a crow. Immediately, we're all just saying no, don't do it. And Ilma goes in, turns into a crow.
I fail a performance check.
No, hang
A
on.
regular
No,
crow.
Not only
Wait,
that.
you didn't have to do that in the first place.
No, let me explain. Ilma walks in. All these birds start looking at him because they're like, well, who the fuck are you? And then Ilma's like, I'm going to make that one call that we heard it do last time. And then I remind Ilma, you mean the call that it used to call for help? Ilma said, yes. Yes, that one. And they do it, obviously. The big ones appear. And, well,
And
we
they
all
go,
almost
you
died.
don't look like us, and then just go peck, 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 and
yes, and killed Ilma
Ilma is just
immediately.
gone. He is just reduced to atoms.
And almost me and the guy we're supposed to retrieve. And that's possibly the wildest moment I've had
I
in
just
D&D.
remembered you don't have any of your things except
Yeah,
for your,
and
like,
Ilma lost all of his stuff
Scarf.
because of course they're going to like loot it.
Story important, by the way.
Yeah, I asked Isa like, was any of that stuff like really important? And he's like, yes. Oh.
But yeah, anyway.
It all came from a hat that leads me to the nearest source of alcohol.
We need to stop getting these enchanted hats. They're all problematic.
Actually, so true.
All
Okay,
the
so-
men is just the
I
worst.
forgot about that one. The other
Yeah,
one.
Tabitha lost her entire scalp.
Scalp.
She
I got
became Kevin the
scalped.
Sea Cucumber.
Yeah.
Actually.
Are
Yeah.
we all in the same inn?
Yeah, you
So,
like as you all like walked in and kind of, started to situate yourselves, that's when like Tormentus and Beerus and Maggie came in.
All right, I pay for my room and head on up. How much will that be, Mr. Innkeep?
It's like same as last time. Gold for a room that fits two.
Sounds good. If anyone would like to come take the room, feel free. I don't care.
Everybody scatters like cockroaches.
I'll take it.
Well, I had the room to myself last time, so
I cast the 6th level spell Scatter and push everybody away 120 feet.
Hogger. No.
All right. You attempt to cast a 6th level spell, but your body can't take it, and you scatter 120 feet in every direction.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
And you
Fail a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, fail a Constitution save.
All right. So Tormentus
I'll-
and
I'll take it,
Angwinners.
Wait,
That
shouldn't we like discuss what each group found?
no.
True. All right, I come back down.
I
Okay,
just
so
say ours was a waste of time.
Yeah, ours was like a complete waste of
Oh,
time.
what?
Actually,
ours was also a waste of time.
All right, then. Keep your secrets.
We got what we needed, and they did not seem suspicious at all. So,
That's pretty awesome.
Did you guys find out where the head guard lives?
yes,
No. Yes.
one of us is lying when one of us always tells the truth. Which one of us is really telling the truth?
That's actually so funny.
And did you talk to her at where she lives?
Multiple times, yes.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Well, she seemed
got to-
irritated, so I didn't remember anything after that.
oh, okay.
she was not happy. And she wasn't a changeling though. We got all the info we needed, and
Oh.
we've crossed her off the list.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we went to the guard station to see if there was like if she was there, and she was not there.
Was she there?
She was not there.
Oh.
Was she there?
Yes.
Yeah, we asked her.
What if
some-
she was there and we're just like, wait?
Wait a second, something's wrong here.
We did ask her some. I went back and asked her another question, wanting to see if, trying to like bait her into thinking if we were gone, they wouldn't need us, and without us, it'd be easier to work as a changeling. Blah blah blah. But she still seems to very much want our help. She just wants to keep it private for the time being, which I don't like. But I suppose I can understand if I didn't trust somebody, if I just met them and they're just adventurers. Well, I suppose I could see it from that perspective. But
Did she know that you were baiting her?
no, not to my
I don't
knowledge.
think you usually say that you are going to
One
do that.
Not to my knowledge. I was able to phrase it in a way that made it not seem as such,
Okay.
to the best of my knowledge. Since I did
Meanwhile,
not have-
she's got ears in this place. Like,
yeah, like right. Like I look around, there's like a scrying eye right behind me.
I
We're
feel
just
like
like
it's
people.
fair. She would also be suspicious of herself, I'm sure, if she were in our shoes.
are you suspicious of yourself?
No, but
Alright,
I'm
then.
suspicious of all of you fairly so.
So, anyways, I started blasting.
Well, unless anybody has anything else to share, I'm gonna go to bed.
I mean, Maggie, you said your events were very uneventful, right?
Yeah, we went to go see if like her actual self was at the guard station. And her actual self was, in fact, not at the guard station.
I mean, everything seems to be kind of adding up, so...
Yes, not sus.
Good.
Can I get on the roof of this inn?
All right.
All right, Johnny Knoxville.
All right. The answer is yes, but how are you going to do it?
Jumping.
I mean, is it easy, or is it like I'd have to be doing all sorts of acrobatics?
Well, it depends on how you tackle. Like you're climbing up a building, so it's like a
What, they don't have a
Like in
ladder or a
Genshin.
stairway?
No,
or...
there's not a stairway or ladder
Or
up.
video
the
games
building.
that have a climbing mechanic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just climb.
Like
How do
you-
they maintain the air conditioning?
Spider.
What? There is like,
Probably a ladder that they keep
they
in the
open a
back room.
window. Yeah, if they
Can
really
I
need
open
to
the
get,
window to the room and
Go
then
talk-
climb
Like,
up
it's-
on the roof?
like
Go
for
talk to
one,
the,
it's a slanted roof. Like it's a pretty
That's
harsh
okay, you
slant.
get to the top
Go
and
talk
then,
to the bartender and say, "Hey, listen, I have a medical condition where I have to sleep on roofs."
and they'll be like, "Get the fuck out of my bar, you weirdo."
Get out of my cell.
I just wanted to look around and see what was going on around the building. Like from a
Get
higher
out of
vantage
my swamp!
Beautiful.
Can I do a Misty step up onto the roof?
You can just barely make it to like the very bottom edge, so you can do it, but then you'll have to make a acrobatics check to see if you can keep your balance and not fall off.
I have a question.
For God. What?
Is my clone opaque or translucent?
Yes, slightly so.
Oh, okay. So I can't make people think I'm a changeling.
Like,
Wait, what?
Thankfully, no.
Okay,
it's slightly opaque and it like lacks color.
Like it doesn't look like a person. Like it's a silhouette of a person, but it's not solid looking.
Like it has like.
wait, I'm
facial-
confused. Is it opaque or not?
Okay, it is
The-
translucent.
Okay.
I'm dumb, and I have for a long time been in Seth's camp, where I thought opaque.
Yeah, I
meant
was too, and then it wasn't that thing. Like I learned it a while ago, but I definitely was at that point. But so now
Yes,
I
it
needed
is-
to know
what's
for
going on?
sure because I was.
It's very slightly like you can't see through them, but like like light isn't blocked by them. They don't
I
cast.
understand.
They cast like a fuzzy shadow, like in the way like frosted
bubble
glass
does.
does, or like a bubble. Yeah. Like,
Okay.
did you ever go out during the like solar eclipse and like look at the like shadows?
Yeah.
It's like that almost.
Yeah. Shit's so cool. Solar
Yeah.
eclipses are awesome.
Yeah. Can't see much now though.
Yo, you don't look directly at the sun.
So I rolled.
Oh god.
Did you? Oh, you did. Yeah. Okay. So you get up there, and you manage to like immediately get your balance pretty fast. You are kind of like leaning on the side of the roof, so you have your foot on kind of like the area where it starts to sort of flare up, but it's still curved, so that rain can properly get off of it. So it's this shingled, kind of like more classical brown, and dark shingles. And it's nighttime, so you can only really see the range of your dark vision, as well as where there's like streetlights and stuff. And you can only see off of the side you're on unless you climb up to the top of the roof.
Well, I'm gonna climb up to the top.
Okay, give me another acrobatics check.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
What do you mean, really?
At some point it basically becomes like almost 90 degrees.
At that point, I think it would be a strength check to see if you can hold on.
So like you start to climb it, but like it's a fairly slick, very steep surface. Like if you got to the top, it would be like flat for like a line. But you you slide back down and manage to just barely catch yourself on the edge of the roof. So you're kind of back where you started.
Dagnabbit.
From where you are, you can see like to the nearby houses. They're kind of lit up, as well as just kind of the main street you walk up and down. You can see all of the tourism attractions, like where Gonzo slept, where Gonzo got robbed at, where Gonzo got beat up.
Can I hear thumping on the roof, like on the ceiling? Can I hear?
Make a perception check.
There's a creature on the roof.
What is it? You want my passive or actual perception?
Just actual.
Okay. That's a +3.
I don't think I weigh very much.
Oh yeah, when you heard, like, you didn't hear Tormentus when they first got up there and teleported, but you heard when he kind of slid down the shingles of the roof.
You just hear like fucking something like that,
Yeah.
but much louder.
I go downstairs to the bar and file a complaint.
Like,
I'm pretty sure there's a wild animal outside my window.
huh?
Yeah, I heard scuttering on the roof.
The roof. All right, I'll go check it out.
Turns out he's a monkey. He just walks up.
He just does the deal walk where he just slams his feet in the wall and walks up it. All right, Tormentus. So yeah, you can see down the street and stuff. Is there anything in particular you were looking for?
I'm just being like Spider-Man and checking for anything strange.
All right. So
Do
yeah,
my spidey senses go off?
you're getting really into it, and then you just hear, "Hey, get down from there!"
No,
I'm protecting your inn.
like a gargoyle.
I'm keeping watch.
Like a gargoyle.
Like an elven gargoyle.
Yeah.
This just keeps on getting better and better.
Don't do that.
So then I cast disguise self, so I look like a gargoyle.
He's not gonna let us in anymore.
Oh my god.
Why do I keep letting these fucking weirdos in my inn? It's always something.
All right. So, you cast a disguise. You kind of look more stony. And he's like, "You're annoying the other people in the inn."
Gee whiz. Who told you that?
Oh no.
The one with the wing.
Don't be a fucking snitch.
Okay, I'll get down.
I should go up there and be a gargoyle.
It would make more sense thematically.
Oh yeah.
For the
with
record, I don't know it's Tormentus up there. I just think it's an animal.
Right. Correct. That's what makes it funnier, though.
Yeah. All right. How are you getting down, Tormentus?
I don't know how to get down now.
Send help.
Call the fire department.
Shit.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance!
But actually,
So
for
is
me,
there
I
anything
might break my
around me
leg.
that I could jump from one building to the other or down
Oh
to
my
a
God.
lower ledge? I don't know what this building looked like.
Like you could probably dangle off of the side of the roof and go into a window if it's open.
Can I see if a window's open now?
Knock on
No.
Maggie's window.
You can see like lights coming from them, but you'll have no idea if they're open. You could
Oh.
like hang.
I'll let the GM decide if my window's open or not.
You didn't even go into your room yet, I assume.
No, I was in my room when I heard the thing. I came
Oh.
out of my room, went downstairs, and complained.
How far of a drop is it?
Well, you barely managed to teleport up 30 feet.
Is
so
it 18
30
feet?
There's
Well,
an 18 that fits in there.
So I could just teleport back down.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do that then.
All right. So yeah, you you kind of do a little hop, and then you just boop, and then you're like right next to him. And he's like, "Good," and he walks back inside.
Wait, what? I was right next to him?
Like you were right next to the tavern keep.
Does my Eldarin thing automatically happen, or do I make it happen when I do a Misty Step?
Like you only get one Misty Step from being an Eladrin per day. So if that's your only way of teleporting, then it's gone, and you'll have to think of a different way to get down.
It's showing as a spell slot.
Did you also take Misty Step as a spell?
I don't know.
Well, whose fault is that?
Mine. So that is Misty Step and Phase Step the same thing?
Like Phase Step has more attributes to it, but they both
More
teleport you
iframes.
the same distance.
Okay, because this is Phase Step. So I think it is the built-in one. So I don't
Yeah.
have the I don't have the
All right.
spell
So yeah,
slot.
no, you're still up on the roof, and you'll have to figure out a different way down.
Doop doop. Then I guess I'll try to hang from the edge and see if there's an open window.
All right.
If I hear him knocking on my window, I suppose I will open it.
Okay. Yeah. So let's see here. So by this point, would everyone except for Tormentus have gone up to their room?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Taryn, did you bunk with anyone? I don't know.
Nope.
Okay. So then, yeah, you will have bought a room. What about you, Gonzo?
Yeah, I bought a room.
All right.
I also bought a room.
Okay. All right, Angwin, you're just kind of chilling. What do you normally do in your room?
Sit
boy.
and dissociate.
All right, so you're just kind of sitting there. Do you sit on the floor, on your bed?
That's a good question. I sit on my bed.
Why would you sit on the floor?
Because he's just weird. He sits on the bed.
Okay, so yeah, like legs dangling or like on the bed still?
Definitely like on the floor. Like legs on the floor. I'm just sitting there like offline, AFK IRL.
Okay, so yeah, Tormentus, you kind of dangle down. It's like a good about it's almost your body length away from like the edge of the roof to the window, and you can see Angwin just kind of sitting there, just zoning out on his bed. You don't really know what he's doing.
Is the window closed or open?
If I see him, I'll open it.
Do you normally open your window though, Angwin?
No.
No, so it's closed.
Enemies can get in my window.
Especially once I start with a T.
Yeah.
Angwin.
I just like jump up like, What was that?
Penguin, out here.
What are you doing outside of my window?
I have no idea.
What? Okay, well, I'll open the window for you, I suppose. Actually, how long do you think you could stay there?
I have no idea. I am
Think
an
you'd-
archer, so I'm assuming I have some pretty strong fingers.
Okay. Well, I'll open the window, I suppose. Just, take a beeline right out of my room when you're done. I open it up.
Thanks. So do I have to like swing, or can I just put my foot on the ledge?
Yeah, you'll have to you'll have to at least swing enough to where you can get like your feet onto the windowsill, and then maybe Angwin can pull you in, or you can just like swing into the window.
I'm not pulling him. I'm imagining this fucking America's Funniest Videos. He tries to like swing into the window. He just fucking like fucks it up, and you just hear like falls down the building.
So that's another acrobatics check.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna swing and just fly into the room through the open window.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do with this roll. Right here. Yeah, there you go.
All right, yeah. So like, you kind of swing once and, you put your weight forward and you swing back, and then just on the second swing forward, you just kind of manage to perfectly pencil dive into the room and roll, and you stand up like right in front of the door.
Thanks, Angwin. Sorry.
Hey, no problem.
Had no idea the roof was that steep.
Why? I asked already, but I'll ask again. Why were you on the roof?
I just wanted to check things out, see if I could see things and stuff and things.
Like a gargoyle.
Makes sense. Okay.
I still look like a gargoyle? I hope not.
Yes, you do.
Wait a second. What the Please.
Unless you would have dropped it at some point, which you didn't say you did. But I will say that like you can't look like a gargoyle. You look like just like a stone gargoyle version of Tormentus. But at this point, you lose your voice.
This whole night has been a fantastic mess.
I walk over, I open the door, and I gesture to leave.
And I saunter out.
As a gargoyle.
As a gargoyle.
All right. So yeah, you do that, and then you're like, "Wait, who was I bunking with?" And then you turn around.
Welcome back. Did you?
I turn off the gargoyle look and.
Okay. I assume that you need a room, so you can. You may stay then. Just don't climb onto the roof from my window, please.
I will not do that. Thanks so much. And then I just go and start meditating.
Yeah, me too, except my meditating is like I face plant into the bed and I sit there for 8 hours.
You stand up in like the corner and stare at the wall.
Like facing the corner, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. Does anyone else have anything they want to do this night?
I'm just chilling in my room.
Okie dokie.
I go ahead and shut the window so there's no surprises.
No gargoyles come. The birds don't fly in.
Yeah. You would have woken up and just infina birds.
Just covered in bird shit.
It's so much funnier that you cut out there.
Okay,
All right. Just give me a second.
so long rest.
Yes. So do anything you need to for a long rest.
Alrighty. Yes, all my spells.
So how does this whole hit dice thing work with short rests and long rests? Like,
You just get all your hit dice back when you
you get all of them back? Okay.
No, when you take a long rest, you get half of your hit dice. Rounded
Oh.
down.
To
I
a
guess
point,
that's-
right? Because
I'm sorry?
If you have like one hit dice that you need to recover, you would get that one, right?
So, like, how many hit dice do you have? You have what? Five hit
Five.
dice, and how many have you used?
5.
So you would get 2 back.
It rounds
Okay.
down.
I believe so. Let me double check.
Just like everything else.
Hit dice rounding.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's only like one thing in D&D that rounds up. It's kind of odd.
Yep, it's round down. The only thing that rounds up is the wizard arcane recovery. So yeah, you would get
We-
2 hit dice. You would get 2 hit dice back.
How many times have we taken a long rest since I had to recover from dying?
This would be the
Once.
second one. This would be the second one.
Okay, that would mean I have 1 hit die that I have to still recover. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, for some reasons they just went, wizards? Yeah. Give them an extra fry. You know?
Exactly.
Wizard
No real
and
rhyme or
new
reason
meta.
for it.
The wizard is absolutely the best class in D&D.
Is it?
In my, yeah,
Like, as a singular class. Like, there are some subclasses that make the other classes just crazy. Moon Druid is basically the most ridiculous thing. But like the Druid class itself without Moon Druid is, fairly well balanced. It's not OP, it's not underpowered.
I would like to argue that Paladin is up there as well.
Paladin is, I don't know, I feel like Paladin is pretty balanced. Like, he has strong melee capability, but his spells are just like being a half caster.
I mean, being a half caster is meh, but I feel like
But he
I
has
don't know.
giga saving
I don't-
throws. As
Yeah,
long
I
as
don't
you're
feel like-
investing
I
in
just don't-
charisma.
I just don't feel like Paladins are bad at anything except like hitting more than one thing at a time. But like for example, like if you give a Paladin a wand of fireballs, I think that Paladin could take on almost anything as long as it didn't have like fire resistance.
Yeah.
In a multiple, even if they were like, if the group was like multiple, like sure, maybe if you throw down like a celestial being, like fucking, what are those, Negro? What are those things where it's like they wield the giant hammers and they're like Zeus and they can like throw lightning at you?
Thor.
It's not Thor, but it's like the D&D equivalent of.
Yeah, I
Thor.
know at one
Thor.
point I knew their name, but I don't know it anymore. But yeah, those things suck.
Yeah, those, like a Paladin would have a very hard time fighting something with radiant resistance, like which those things have. But like other than that, I feel like a Paladin, I mean, like they're passing almost every saving throw unless they're fighting a god. Like their AC is ridiculously high, so I feel like in general, I mean, sure, like you can nail Paladins with like ability checks, right? I feel like that's like their biggest weakness is ability checks. But an Empyrean. Empyreans, that's what it's called.
Yeah, the only time I ever saw Paul fail a saving throw was when we literally were we weren't even fighting it. It was just like we were up against a primordial, like a gigantic being. It was the thing that had the spheres of annihilation for eyes. And it was like the only time I ever saw him actually fail a saving throw
Yeah,
after the certain point where he gets the
or protection.
or yeah, that stuff.
Yeah, so an Empyrean has an armor class of 22, a fly speed of 50. It has a plus 17 to hit with its maul, and it has a plus 15 to hit with any of its spells. And then it has a bolt attack that has 600 feet of range that does 7d6, and it can choose any type of damage for the bolt to be.
I see.
Pretty epic.
Yeah, and the maul. Oh, here's the best thing about it. Is that the maul is 66 plus 10 magical bludgeoning damage. And if it hits a creature, they have to make a DC 15 con saving throw or they're stunned.
Oh my god.
Dude, what a creature. Oh man. Just imagine a wizard. It's a 35 to hit. Okay. Constitution saving throw, please. I got a 14. You're stunned.
It has advantage now. Oh.
And you
Good.
skip your next turn. Oh man. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to derail, but man.
We wake up.
Yes, you you actually wake up.
Some of you wake up.
Yeah. Some of you never do.
You're that lucky.
Some of you get lucky. I've been rolling a series of hidden dice checks this whole time, all leading up to this moment. No, you actually are all woken up around at basically the same time as you hear a knock on the door this is your wake up call.
I did not ask for this.
You get no response.
That's it. I think I know who this is. I open
being
the door.
used to hearing voices inside my head, I just go, oh, okay.
I grab my glaive and I open the door.
Yeah, I'll follow suit. I'll grab my staff and open my door as well.
All right. Yeah. So Zaf and Angwin both kind of open the door at the same time. You see each other.
I blush.
As I figured. Did that voice sound familiar?
Gonzo just kind of peeks out his door. Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, you see Gonzo. He peeks his head out as well.
Hey
3
guys,
a.m.
we seem to have all had our doors knocked and a wake up call given to us by someone who is very fast, who was able to do it all and escape very quickly. I don't want to point any fingers, but I think I know who it was.
Who?
The bartender.
Yes, the bartender.
Yeah. It's definitely very early in the morning. Luckily, you had not too many late night shenanigans, so you're not tired or anything.
Mhm.
But if you were to go out right now, it would the street lights would still be on. It's still dark enough out for that.
Well, so did the voice sound familiar?
Roll me a history check.
Sure thing. Let me check my history. Oh, perfect. Perfect.
No.
No, it didn't.
Nope.
Well, I don't remember the voice, but maybe I'm just stupid. So,
Oh.
I think if it is Kazui, she might be trying to show us something. So time to wake up, boys.
So we all go down and have a hearty breakfast of eggs and bacon and corned beef hash and.
Oh, first I'm gonna walk outside and take a look. Let's see if I see anything.
All right. So yeah, you all kind of walk down the stairs at the same time.
Mhm.
All right.
Struggling to bump past each other, racing down the stairs.
Mhm.
I'm so excited for breakfast.
Yeah, you get downstairs. And it's kind of an odd sight.
Oh god.
There are
The bartender's
multiple-
dead. No.
There are multiple kind of, sharply dressed people in the tavern. You look
Oh.
around, you see that it's kind of very dark on the first floor, more so than it should be. The windows have curtains over them, and some of these sharply dressed people are near them, as well as the entrance. And you kind of turn and you look at the counter and you see that the normal tavern keep isn't there, and instead it is the tiefling maid you met at when you went to go to House Vert.
Hmm. I see. Are they blocking the door?
There's like two
I see.
of the people who are dressed as butlers at the door.
I see how this
Gonzo's
goes.
gonna try
Okay.
to walk out the door.
All right, fair enough.
Just to see if they'll stop me.
They just tase you.
They the two who are right at the door definitely do not budge. They kind of take a step closer to each other to make a more fortified wall against
Excuse me,
you.
I'd like to go outside.
You hear the tiefling woman kind of chime in "Oh, please, it's still dark out. Why don't you stick around and have some breakfast with us?"
I thought you guys didn't do much these days. What's the deal?
I don't much like being held against my will.
That is true. That has happened before, and he was very upset about it. I don't remember if he did anything about it, but he sure let him have it with his words.
He sure let him know that he did not like it.
I'm looking for coffee.
Yeah, I mean, a nice breakfast is laid out on one of the tables. There's 7 seats out, and
I go sit down.
yeah, she goes and she's like, "Do join me, will you?"
What kind of breakfast are we talking?
I mean, just about most breakfast foods you could think of, even some nice stuff that you definitely looking at the menu know that they don't normally serve here.
The Harry Potter breakfast.
I'm not sitting down.
Does breakfast come with the cost of the room?
Yeah.
1 gold for an actual good meal?
Well, I don't think this is this. I don't think we paid for this.
That's what I was asking. Did we pay for that already?
Well, no. This is basically imagine if you're sleeping in a hotel and you wake up and the CIA is waiting for you in the lobby and they're like, "Would you like a 5-star meal, sir?" And you're like,
Chris
"What
Hansen,
the fuck?"
you walk downstairs, Chris Hansen's there, take a seat.
Yeah, take a seat. That's exactly what it is.
She's like, "I come here bearing no hostility, rather a job offer of sorts."
What?
How much?
As you know, House of Vert, which I'm here to represent, is responsible for the land where the citizens of Musench are buried and put to rest. due to an unfortunate oversight, undead have become a problem in the area. House Vert has made contact with the High Church of Udon within the city to deal with the undead problem.
Udon, I know that guy.
I knew it was coming.
Me too. I was like, oh god. I thought you were gonna be like, well, I am a paladin.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry for leaving.
Hey, welcome back. So,
Some
Zach,
guy
we woke up,
with
came
noodles.
down, and the CIA is waiting for us. Not joking.
That's barely
Basically-
exaggeration.
Is it because of Terran?
I don't know.
I thought it was. I don't know.
No,
It
it's a
still might
job.
be.
Okay.
There
So
was
the
this-
CIA
Yeah,
is waiting for us.
they basically said like, we've got a proposition.
they're with the
We have
Church
zombies in our land.
They're with the Church of Gonzo's God or whatever. They've been working with the Church of Gonzo's God. Udon.
Yeah, it hasn't
The
been
new
working.
doll.
Is it in a different town?
No, this is the same town. It's in House Vert.
Okay.
You can see it on the map on the world order.
Okay.
Is that where the Minecraft house is?
Yeah, exactly.
see.
It's Matt's
So we-
Minecraft house.
So we've gone from Sackgeist to now there are some zombies going on. Man, this town
Apparently.
is like not what it says it is.
No.
Look, even Waterdeep has like a 6-mile stretch of just undead, just zombies that is chained off.
Really?
That is true.
Yeah.
It's called the City of the Dead. Yeah.
Uh huh.
Yeah, but it's cool and it has a cool
That's
name.
awesome.
It's an
I
epic.
Oh, that is
I
actually
retract.
awesome.
reflavored it as just a cemetery.
I didn't.
I would rebrand it as a 6-mile spanking machine.
It's funny though.
City
I
of the
have.
Dead, you mean City of the continuous level ups?
Yeah.
Not you, because you're in Milestone campaign.
Yeah, I've reflavored it as like a cemetery, and my lawful evil Asmodeus worshipping tiefling warlock is currently like
That's
What a
crazy.
mouthful.
trying. Yeah, he's currently like he's met one of the workers there, and his name is Henry, and his son is like a wannabe wizard, and the tiefling owns a magic shop. So he's like coerced his like son into like coming to his shop so he could like sell him magical like weapons. It's like real creepy. And then he goes to the dad and he's like, yes, well, it seems he's such an aspiring kid. I could take him down in the Underdark and protect him and show him how to battle, super weak monsters in the Underdark. And so like his plan is that he wants to eventually like kill his dad, pin it on like some rogue like brute, and then like convince his son that Asmodeus is the way of the light and you should worship Asmodeus so you can learn how to bring your dad back and become a warlock like me, and I can show you how to become more powerful.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so any of you that think Amon is a problem, there are worse people out there.
Dude, yeah.
Amon's just going around, he just has his seeds and that's it.
I mean,
He just
Stalin was bad and like Hitler was worse.
Yeah, dude, my warlock is literally like a walking Hitler, like a walking Stalin. Like he just wants to. It's kind of funny because like he's like a lawful evil, but like the player wants to play him as chaotic evil so badly. So like every time he does something chaotic, at this point, Asmodeus just goes, "That is not how any of my
stop
children."
that weirdo.
Yeah, that is like not how any of my children shall behave in my image, and like he'll take some powers away from him. It'll be like,
Oh
okay,
my
I'll
God.
stop being chaotic. Like, dude, literally in the middle of, I've told Meeper all about this already. But like in the middle of the night, he used Infernal Calling to summon a black Abishai, use darkness to surround the Abishai with, like the spell darkness, and then in the middle of the night, like used his stealth rolls to sneak into a noble's house, kill a noble in cold blood, and then pin the noble like Jesus Christ on a cross on the roof of his house.
That's not lawful good. That's not lawful evil. That's
That's
It's
what I'm saying.
chaotic evil.
That's the opposite of lawful evil.
That's what I'm saying. Like he plays like a chaotic evil character. But ever since when I took his ability, when I took some of his abilities away, he has not done anything chaotic since. Meeper gave me that idea, and I that was the quickest shift in alignment I've ever seen in my life. He's like, I can't use Eldritch Blast anymore. Okay, I'll listen to you.
Thor doesn't even have to do that. He's just like, shut up, idiot. Shut up, I'm gonna go beat up your wife. And he'll be like, ah.
Yeah, but yeah, in case you were wondering, yeah, there are definitely worse evil characters to try and deal with. That is, because I have a chaotic good character who is like a ranger. He's a beastmaster ranger, multi-classed into a wild magic sorcerer who also dual wields. So it's like the worst character you could ever create. But he's like Robin Hood, to where like he will not kill unless like it is absolutely necessary. Like the person could be like having a dagger at his throat, and he'll be like, "No, he probably has a reason." You know what I mean? And so it's just, dude, it's been better lately, but the beginning of it was really rough. Beginning of it was really rough. Like, you guys think like you guys are like always like pulling pranks on each other and stuff like that, but they have like actual like political differences. Oh, dude, it's so annoying sometimes. Whew.
So I'm still eating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
still not.
Yeah, I'm with Angwin.
I'll
there.
sit down.
I'm not touching it.
I will say I've been upstairs and I'll join and I'll see the CIA and I'll be like, what's going on?
Yeah. So I guess just to start over, she says, you know, I'm not here to be hostile, but rather open up a job opportunity. As you know, or might have seen, House Vert is responsible for the land where the citizens of Musenich are buried and put to rest. Due to an unfortunate oversight, undead have become a problem in the area. House Vert has made a contact with the High Church of Udon within the city to deal with the undead problem, but the leaders of the house worry that due to the time frame given to them by the church, when the church will be able to act, that is, a precious artifact might be in danger deep within the cemetery. As such, I have a request from the first daughter of House Vert, Lady Daretst. She hopes that you will be able to simply retrieve the item so that it may be kept safe within House Vert instead of being in the current predicament it currently is.
Why do you? Why are we the ones that you come to for
Yeah,
this?
is there a reason?
You've proven yourself useful around the city. We keep tabs on these sorts of things. As well as after your run-in with Harold, we try not to leave things on disagreements and bad footings, yes?
Well, you
So we wish to
blocking
open
the
up
door
an olive branch.
and not letting us leave. It's kind of
What kind of item is it?
you know.
The item it is, we can only tell you if you accept the job offer. And even then, the description I've been given is less than fulfilling.
It's pretty sketchy.
Right.
Who's the one who's low
I'm
on
gonna
coin
speak
right
to
now?
Angwin in his mind and just be like, "What if we just keep it and then we leave?"
I nod.
You nod visibly. So she's just like talking to you, and you're just like,
"Yeah,
yawning.
Karen, that's a great idea. We should totally like out loud."
Well, I'm not gonna reply. I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah,
mhm,
yeah, okay.
mhm.
And I assume we'll be getting paid for something?
Yes, the payment is 50 gold up front, 50 gold upon completion for everyone.
A piece or like?
Okay,
That is good money.
You said for everyone,
Anyway,
like
we're
each.
totally just
per,
taking.
per person.
I
If it
feel
looks
like we could get
valuable, we're
better
taking
deals
it.
elsewhere.
I nod again.
Well, if the
I
church-
not again.
I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, solely because the church is involved. You
Oh
have
my
my
god.
word on it.
Fucking.
Ew, gross.
Dude
Oh,
on.
no, a paladin
God.
that's loyal to his deity. Oh no.
Oh, we're totally gonna get smited.
One of
This
those
isn't about the
Udon
deity.
freaks.
This is just the church.
Poor Gonzo's probably gonna lose his powers if we steal this.
No, it'll be fine.
Alright.
It's probably it doesn't even have to do with the like God specifically. Probably not. I
What
mean,
if it's
it
like?
does,
What if
oh
it's
well.
their direct connection to that god? Like that is actually how they
Well, then
communicate.
we give it to Gonzo, and then he has a giga connection to God, and we will be unstoppable.
That's a good point, actually.
We will
No,
simply turn it into a weapon.
But I think Gonzo's a pussy, and we'll give it to them if we give it to him.
That's why we don't allow him to do that.
Gonzo
We just tie him up.
Gonzo
He doesn't like
I
being
like
held
to
against
think
his will.
Gonzo's lawful good.
Now, guys,
Yeah,
I
but
would
we
like,
don't know about these people's like just because it's the church doesn't mean they're good.
yeah,
That is a good point.
I would like to ask another.
You ever play
question.
Fire Emblem Three Houses?
No.
Have you
Uh,
ever?
Have you ever seen
played
real life?
RPG?
Yeah, true. Have you seen the Westboro Baptist Church? But yes, I have a question about this job offer. If this is simply a job offer, why did you corner us as soon as we woke up and block the doorways and means of escape?
That is true. It is very scary.
And sweeten the pot with this.
Also, you woke us up
breakfast.
very early, and I didn't like that.
So ornery.
This all seems very sudden and urgent. So
Allow me to
Urgent
go help
quest.
you
We
right
have to
away.
take it, but you have to complete it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times.
Oh, I get it.
Huh?
It's a
I didn't
Monster
hear the
Hunter
first
joke
thing Isa said. Oh.
about completing the urgent 7 times.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, she is like, as you know, House of Earth has to consistently put up an image of strength. If word got out that a precious artifact was in peril, well, we don't want, miscreants and other such to try to get there before our hopefully hired help.
Okay, what if we say no?
Then it would be very disappointing for both of us.
Excuse me?
Okay,
Also
with
killed him.
Are you threatening me?
I'll ask right away. Are you going to kill us? Are you going to exile us, or
Are
what?
you gonna kill us or not? I just want to know, yes or no.
Like, if you don't want people to know, what are you going to do if we deny this, and we're not
And then
under
tattle.
NDA.
Well,
Rick
who are
Tattle.
they going to trust? A well-situated house of, people who have been with the city since its inception, or 6 miscreants who just randomly wandered into
Man,
town?
I think you need to get off your high horse real quick. You're not putting up a great case. I'm not gonna lie.
Look, I mean, I turn to the party. I mean, like, look, it's good money, and
Let's just take the money.
Okay, look.
I'm not saying this out loud. Let's just take the money up front, get the artifact, and then leave.
I thumbs up.
All right. How about this? 50 now and 50 when the job's done
That's what she already
each.
said.
That was
I thought she said 50 total.
no.
And then it's
Oh.
50 up
Forever.
front, and then like something, and then more after. I can't remember.
Well,
Maggie, that was the original plan, Maggie.
Yeah.
It's like everybody just
like,
All right,
dog
you gotta
piles.
Already up front, take it or leave it. It's just like, well,
Then I'll
Sure.
take it.
It's like how Patrick would keep like lowering everything.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I might be dumb, but I am not an idiot.
I may be stupid, but I'm also dumb.
I work for free. Take it or leave it.
Speaking of working for free, does Beers have an opinion about this?
Huh? He is like, can I get any alcohol? He's like at the he's
Oh
at
my
the
God.
bar, and you see like one of the other like butlers is like kind of like weirded out, and he's like, I can try to find something.
Yeah, you'll have to
Well-
excuse him. He drinks his breakfast every morning.
Well, guys, personally, I'm down to accept this.
Bro, you already have money.
I'm good with it.
I suppose we don't have any reason to really refuse it.
Yeah, we should.
True.
Let's accept, boys.
Alrighty. I like 100% do not want to give her the item that she's sending us to go get.
Look, the way I see it out of character is we can either get money or we can get information or a favor from the CIA. So, you know,
Well, let us first see if we can find. Wait, is she still there?
Yeah, she's still there.
We like do like the football huddle thing, and we like
Yeah, can I
pile
can
in,
we, like,
discuss.
Around spies.
Can we do like a football huddle? Can I like motion for like? A
I'm
football
pretty
huddle?
sure they'll hear us.
I want to like gather everyone out for a football huddle, and then I want to like use message with like my back turned, and just be like, well, we can find out what this item is, and if we think that it's not smart to get in the wrong hands, then we could just hold on to it.
I'd like to reply.
I think we should take it because we should.
100 gold is chump change.
I mean, I think
Okay, it's not.
It's not. It's a lot.
It's.
I-
I feel like this thing is more valuable than 100 gold.
Well, we don't know that, Meg. That's what I'm saying. We should.
If they're willing to hire people, like they're the powerful church, why don't they just go do it themselves?
Well, not. They're like they're like a subsection of like the guards.
The house.
Yeah.
I say we accept. We take the 50 gold each as it is. We see what the item is, and if it could possibly fall into the wrong hands, we don't feel comfortable if it's some sort
I
of
know.
artifact, then we should make sure it stays safe with us.
Sounds good to me.
Well, alrighty then.
We go. I put my hand in the middle. I'm like, all right, who's with me?
And nobody else does. We just like walk away.
Don't make it fucking weird, man.
And then, seeing as no one else puts their hand in the middle, I just kind of turn around and we accept.
Just take your hand and like slick your hair back, like.
Yeah, exactly.
She's like, wonderful. We will discuss more. I will meet you at the gate to the cemetery itself in our land.
Oh yes, it is wonderful, and we will discuss
Okay,
Until
weirdo.
then, enjoy your so gracefully provided breakfast.
Oh,
Not
and it
poison,
will
is
be
it?
enjoyed.
She just kind of like snaps her fingers, and like there's a flash in the room, and either you get blinded by it or you have to look away. And then kind of like
Glad-
a smoke fills the air, and you see that like everyone's kind of gone. The curtains are once again like undrawn, and like 10 to 15 seconds passed, and the like tavern keep kind of walks out from the back room. The Goliath.
Yeah.
He's like, "Good morning."
Can I make an Arcana check
For what?
for like the flash of lights to see if it was maybe like a thunder step or? Like I said, I didn't have to make a Constitution save. Nothing looks damaged, right?
No, everything seems fine.
All right.
And the
I just wanted to see if
barkeep-
you said there was like a puff of smoke, so I'm guessing I'm just wondering if it was like a misty step or I don't have like detect magic or anything, but I was just wondering if I can make some sort of Arcana check. If not, that's
Just let some stuff be a mystery.
fine. That's why I said if not, that's fine.
It's
I just wanted to see.
It was.
It's just my.
It was a level 20 spell, dramatic effect. I see my joke fell flat. I apologize.
It's a special spell only the DM can cast.
Yeah, I mean that's
Ooh.
that's totally fine. I just wanted to see if there was. My character would be curious. He's a very curious person. That's why I asked.
Still not eating that breakfast, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna order like a fucking loaf of bread to go. And,
Gonzo's gonna eat.
Oh,
Make a Constitution saving.
fat ass. No. Just kidding. Just kidding. Hello, barkeep. Can I just get the bread or whatever?
It's like, sure.
Munch, 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 munch.
Yep.
did
And
you,
so once again, he's like,
Beast
"Cross
from the
east
yeast.
from the yeast."
Did you guys kind of let them take over your bar for however long that was?
Huh?
Those dudes that were just in here, like, did you not see them or hear them?
What are you talking about, Gonzo?
What are you talking about?
Or just gaslighting.
No, we probably just shouldn't talk about it. I mean, honestly, we probably shouldn't talk
I'm
about
assuming.
it.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
It was just straight.
Maybe it was like a Men in Black like little. You push the button, the flash goes off, and everybody forgets what just happened.
I know. I don't know who I am or where I am. I just know that I.
Yeah, right.
I just know I am.
Alrighty.
Finish my breakfast.
What if we went to the other houses and told them what they offered us? What if we could learn something?
Let's
I don't know if that's a good idea.
That's probably not, but like, I mean,
honestly,
Well, when are we supposed to meet them? Like right away? Are we supposed to go to the gate now?
I assume so. I assume they want us to go to House Vert and check on, see if we can find the artifact throughout the armies of zombies.
Like right now, though.
I would assume so. It seemed urgent.
So I'm like, well, let's
Yeah, I
go.
mean, undead is pretty bad.
Yep.
maybe
That's a
the other
pretty
houses
bad
will
thing.
offer more.
Money, 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 money.
Money, money, money.
I mean,
money,
like
money.
that's the point of adventuring, right? You think for the stuff.
No, I don't
Want
think
the
they're gonna
money
pay
and the
us.
stuff.
I don't think they're gonna pay us anymore. They're probably just gonna be like, "What artifact?"
I adventure to uncover more about my plot and backstory and character.
Maggie's in it for the prestige, baby.
Okay.
I'm in it to eat hot chip and lie.
I just want the stuff.
So would I know if, like, I can use like silver-tipped arrows or something that would hurt undead more?
Let's see here. What is your favorite enemy type?
Some kind.
Cool.
I don't know. The under features, yeah. Yeah, favorite enemy is a monstrosity.
So no, you wouldn't know.
Okay.
You assume that if you shoot it and it can feel pain, then it'll probably work.
Can undead feel pain?
Probably. It's 80-20 with about everything that exists.
It's 2070.
The year
Mhm.
is 2070.
Everything feels pain. 2070.
All right. So, yeah, you finish breakfast and you head out. Are you just heading straight to the Vert
am.
District?
Yeah, I want to go right to the zombies.
Yeah.
Well, if that's where everybody else is going, I'm not going against the grain.
On the way, I want to take out that one tarot card I got. I want to look at the Hanged Man card.
Okay.
Oh,
I
that
just
was
want
in
to
this
confirm
movie.
something that I've been thinking about.
All right.
I tore my card to pieces, right? Like, that shit's gone.
You somehow got it back.
Oh, that's right.
That with a spell only the DM can use.
No, I was like, yeah, look in your pack. It's in the bottom.
Oh, it's
Like,
right there.
ooh,
Easy.
how did that happen? Ooh.
Ooh.
All right.
Just looking over my notes. Oh my god. Amon the Flying Snowman, urban legend.
Excuse me?
Nothing. One time Amon just became a flying snowman. I don't remember how. I don't know if
He
we
was
get into
flying
it.
around. I don't know why he was a snowman, but it was
He,
because there was like a no. It was because he released the ring and it just went
Yeah.
giga snowstorm time, and then
Yeah.
like all the houses were fucked, and he was trying like walking around, and I guess he was like, I'm gonna so
because he's like, oh, I'm cold resistant, so I don't feel the cold, so I might as well just, become a scary snowman.
yeah.
Yeah. So what do I see?
So, like, what are you're just looking at the card. Do you want a description of it again?
Yeah, I mean, has anything changed?
You're looking at the card. It's the same thing. It's the scene, of a gallows. The rope is hung up. It seems mostly the same. Go and give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, bog.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. You you can see it's like, there's some buildings in the background, and you're not sure if that detail has always been there. But it almost seems as if like the buildings in the background, they're like some of the windows are open and there's people like looking out towards the gallows.
What the fuck? Weird as fuck. Alright. I'm gonna put that back in my pocket.
And they look just like us.
I know who my enemies are now. No.
I fire acid splash up into the nearest window. It doesn't make it. Just kind of falls on the ground and piddle puddle. All right. So yeah, it definitely takes, a few hours of walking. You have to go like halfway across town. Tormentus is once again kind of a quick guide to the city, but even then. But you do make it to the Vert district. And once again, as you walk in, kind of the silence of the city all at once kind of gets washed out into like a muffled mumble as, even when you talk pretty loud, it's like a quiet whisper. Like, clearly, you're aware that there's like some sort of magic that makes this area like quiet. You continue walking through. Once again, it's like, unlike the rest of the city, which is very like different level buildings and streets and buildings built on top of other buildings, this area is flat and grassy and only really has like actual depth due to just various trees and plants that are sparsely scattered around.
Yeah.
After a bit of walking, you can see the tall dark iron fence, and you follow it until you eventually see the gate. It is thankfully a sunny day out. It's not rainy or very cloudy at all.
All right. Well, does anybody sense any zombies?
I turn
We're
to
supposed
Taryn.
meet them here first.
Oh yeah,
Hold
is there like any like
So they
confirmation?
have to release all the zombies.
Wait, release them? Like they created this problem for us to solve, like a test?
No.
Yeah.
I do not have that feature yet, so
All right. Well,
cannot sense undead as far as I know right now.
so we didn't see any of them while we were walking in, right?
So you kind of walk up to the gate, and like you were told to meet people there, but nobody's there.
Oh,
Uh,
figured.
You can see that the gate is made of like the same kind of dark cast iron. It's kind of hot in the sun. It's about 10 feet tall, and like it's not barred, so that you can just reach around and unlock it if it were locked. And then the fence around it is the same distance. And kind of as you're looking at it for a second, seemingly kind of out of nowhere behind you, you hear like, "Glad to see you could make it."
Glad
Thought
to
we
see
could
you
hear
could show
some
up right behind
Call
me
of Duty
again.
zombie noise.
She's like, "Oh, I was just staying out of the sun in the shade of the tree there. You must not
Why?
have seen me."
That's not creepy at all.
"Well, if I'm waiting out here all day, I don't want to get burned by the sun. I didn't know how long you would take."
You could just dress appropriately.
The House Vert code of dress is very strict.
Just don't.
Hey.
So you just kind of like lurk in the shadows, waiting for people.
Also, I realized I can detect evil and good. That I forgot the spell.
Oh, well,
It has a range of 30 feet though. So
Let's roll the dice, baby.
I don't think that is
go
great.
do it though.
No.
Is she a zombie?
No, she's a vampire.
I mean, it
Wow.
detect undead, so
Yeah, is she a vampire?
maybe she.
If she's a
You know
zombie,
what?
it
I
makes
am gonna
sense.
cast it. I'm gonna cast it with my cuffs.
All right. So yeah, you you cast detect good and evil. You get your kind of radar pings. You get good on one end of Zafkiel staff and bad on the other.
Oh.
You can kind of sense, Gonzo's radiant magic, your own
Cool.
radiant magic, and then like from her, you're getting nothing. So
Nothing.
Wait, nothing?
like besides like
Absolutely nothing.
besides the normal like kind of like more neutral, it's like slightly evil inclined because she's a tiefling, so she literally has a demon's or a devil's blood in her body, but
Right.
like when you're around when you've used it around other tieflings, it's no more or less than normal.
Hmm.
Okay. So Where's the job you need taking care of?
She's like, right, of course. Let me explain in a bit more detail. Let me pull out my notes.
I just want to say it out of character, guys. I don't think we're gonna be we're gonna be able to get out of here easily if we do decide to steal this.
Doesn't mean we shouldn't try.
Well, yeah, true.
The
Well,
artifact
good thing we
is-
have a magic dimension to put it in, and then be like, I don't know where it went.
That's a good
Well,
point.
I don't know, guys. I can Misty Step a total of 2 times in a day.
That's actually insane. That's insane. That's crazy.
You're such a dick.
Look, you can use some of
Movement
your
is back.
sorcery points to get a third one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, and actually, if I convert all of my spell slots to sorcery points, I can then use all of my sorcery points to get 1 4th level spell slot and then cast Dimension Door.
Okay.
Except you don't
That's
have
another
4th level
500
spell
feet.
slot.
Yeah, I know.
And you can take one person, maybe.
Yeah, it'll be the artifact.
You can take one person, but you'll never do it.
It has to be willing. They have to be a willing person.
I think it'd be funny if it wasn't. So you could do like the thing that they do in X-Men First Class, where the guy just
Oh my
teleports
God.
up into the air and drops the. teleports
Dude,
back down.
if Dimension Door was like it could take unwilling creatures, every BBEG would have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'd be amazing and hilarious.
Now the funny thing is that if you knock someone unconscious, they're an object, and it's automatically willing because they're not. So
that's why scatter is great, because it's a saving throw, at least for scatter.
yeah,
All
scatter's really good. Anyways,
so she explains that the artifact is located in the mausoleum to House Theatro. It's located somewhat near the river, putting it fairly deep within the actual confines of the cemetery. Another issue is that it is, of course, hidden from grave robbers and such, but clues to finding it exist within the building. It's not designed to be hidden forever, just, for those who can figure out how to find it. And I reiterate, you are not here to kill out any undead or all the undead you see. It has become
What?
an issue beyond, a small group of adventurers.
Will our pay be deducted if we do kill them?
No, if you need to kill them, do it, but
the undead shouldn't be our primary priority.
no, you're here for one goal, and that's to get the artifact and get out. The description I was given of the artifact is that it is slim, 2-pronged object wrapped in bandages, and that is all I was given.
So like a tuning fork?
Shut up.
You say shut up. Ow.
Damn.
The biggest jerk.
So mean.
What's your alignment, Isa?
What?
Chaotic
Lawful.
mean.
Yeah.
Chaotic
mean.
mean.
Chaotic troll. All right, heard it loud and clear. We will continue on to the artifact.
Good luck.
I don't say anything, and I start walking.
Yeah, I'll follow.
All right, let's go.
All right. So you are once again at the large, kind of black, metal gates.
Okay. Is it?
Open it.
Well, let's head on in.
Come on.
All right. Yeah. So who wants to take the lead?
No.
I'm not a tank.
All right, I'll go.
Paladin.
I'll go.
I'll go
So I look
second.
back. Is she still there?
I'll go third.
Fourth.
I would
Once you all
rather
turned
somebody
to
who
look at the
isn't
gate, she was seemingly gone.
I'd rather somebody who isn't constantly fucking with me to be, right behind me.
No.
It maybe like
Maybe
like
you
Zaf.
deserved it. Maybe you should stop doing stuff to make me do that.
What did I even do?
That sounds
Doesn't
like
matter.
victim blaming.
I think
She's
you may have
gone.
been racist.
No, that's not.
Okay.
All right, so I'm casting black.
All right. So, Gonzo, you go up and you get ready to swing the gate open and won't
Get
open. Won't open.
Is there like a keyhole or like any kind of indicator on how the gate would be opened if not brute strength?
I kick it really hard.
Yeah, after Angwin kicks it and it doesn't work, you look at it. I mean, you can roll strength, but do you have or roll athletics?
Is it able to be climbed over?
You can definitely climb over on the fence side, yeah, and you can tell that it's like clearly locked from the inside.
These motherfuckers who locked it on the inside and left.
Hell, dude.
Like there's a keyhole on this side to open it.
These motherfuckers didn't give us a key.
So does brute strength open it with a nat 20?
Can you just reach around
Wow.
and
That is
unlock
true.
the bolt?
What's your athletics score?
It's +4.
No, guys, I honestly just thought of something. Maybe the doors are closed so the zombies don't get out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why.
All right, so you see Gonzo. He he kind of just limbers up, gets ready, goes full tabaxi strength into it, and slams into it. And you see the metal kind of buckle and like move, and like you can feel the weight of the full impact. But it kind of rescinds back to where it was.
It's
and
a
you step back
Gonzo-shaped
Gonzo.
crater.
Like you definitely caused a pretty serious impact into it, but like it doesn't buckle enough to where you think like doing this over and over will cause it to fall. For the 20 though, even though you failed because it's a DC 30 athletics check,
Holy
I
fuck.
will give you 1 point towards your charger feat.
Thank you. That works. Hell yeah.
Well, it seems like we are climbing the fence.
Can I try to fire an Eldritch Blast at it?
I think their rationale behind why it was closed made a lot of sense. Which is why I initially said, "Can I, if not brute strength, can I see any way to open the gate with like, is it like necessary to scale it or force it open, or is there like a key that they neglected to give us that, or maybe like
you can see that there's like clearly a keyhole on this side. You can just also tell that this is probably like a door where you can unlock it from the other side as well.
Fair.
I put
my hand down.
Just a latch to unlock it on the other side
We would have no way of knowing,
without
right?
a key.
Time to flex my my new level 5 ability, and I misty step past the door and unlock it from the other side.
New ability.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a pole vault.
At level 5, I can just totally do that. I was looking at
Yeah, but I know. I'm saying that we've been level 5 for a while.
we've established that I'm not very smart. Or at the very least,
You can't keep using that as an excuse.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I will admit that no, I'm not actually dumb. I'm just not good at D&D. I'm not like an observant person. Okay, but I'm making a conscious effort to be better at this now. I'm gonna misty step past the door, and I'm gonna unlock it from the other side.
I mean, you haven't really had a chance to use Misty Step till now, so. All right, so yeah, you see Gonzo like walk up to the bars, and he like looks to an area that like seems safe enough. You don't really hear any zombies, but you never know. They're like lurking behind the tombstones and stuff.
Mr. steps in and they all come out of the ground. He's like, "Oh fuck!"
So it almost like looks like he just like he only goes to the very other side of the fence. So it's almost like the Terminator where he just goes through the gate, but it just poof, poof onto the other side.
Nothing personnel
Wow.
good.
Yeah. So now, Gonzo, you are on the other side.
Is there any sort of mechanism with which to unlock the door from that side?
You can definitely see there is a mechanism to do it.
Okay. I'm gonna unlock the door and creak it open enough to let them in, and then I'm gonna close it back behind us.
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay. That's
Keeper
Let's
knows
just-
after the nat 20,
Oh,
it can
good.
only go
Okay.
down from here.
Yeah, that is just a flat d20.
If you
For
fail
me.
this, I'll laugh at you.
Oh.
Okay, you didn't. It was a DC 7. It's a child-proof lock, you can tell. And you're like, oh, I get it.
Okay.
What's the best way to stop zombies from unlocking a door? Make it child-proof. They're stupid.
That is actually hilarious.
All right,
Oh.
so yeah, Gonzo, you very quickly are like, okay, nice. I was dealing with this, at a much younger age, and you 16. Come on. And you managed to pop it open, and the large metal door, it's heavy to you, but you've already shown this door who's boss, and you creak it open, and everyone else can now get inside.
All right. I was going to pole
Yay.
vault with my glaive, but, this works too.
You can still do it, just out of spite.
I'm not going to do it.
Please
Do you
don't
have a
do
kid?
that.
Like,
If
literally.
I do it, I won't have my glaive for the rest of the day.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
You
Especially
also
'cause-
have a pole vote?
No, he does not.
Ah.
He does not have that ability.
Oh,
Do you have a
I didn't
I
know
was
this
gonna,
ability.
I was gonna say,
Like,
do you have a consent?
It's something that I have.
No.
Well, I think you can technically still do it. It's just way harder.
Yeah, it's way harder because you don't have one that's like magically built for it.
Bendy.
Yeah.
Honest to God, I don't genuinely think I'm stupid, and I do use it as a. I have.
Tedden,
myself
do you
as
detect any zombies?
a- I
Tedden?
I didn't try. Detect zombie.
Tedden?
I don't know. Do I?
So like you walk in, do you like stop at the gate and ask him that, or do you
Just while we're walking.
like while you're walking, you can see as you get deeper in, like, there's the occasional zombie just, shambling about. You recognize that it would probably be best to keep a low profile because it's like you only see one occasionally off in the distance every now and then, but it's often enough to where like you don't want to start getting their attention because you have no idea if more are coming.
Fair.
Cool.
Maybe we
Well-
maybe we could all just like pretend to be zombies, like walk with our arms forward and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Here. I'll be behind you.
Oh, I've heard of this. We have to smell like them too.
Yeah, we have to
So
like lather ourselves in dirt and blood.
Still walking.
I'm still walking.
Let's that was a joke. Let's find a safe route. That's all. Let's do that.
Like as far as you can tell, you can try taking the safest, stealthiest route. So just everyone give me a stealth check.
That's gonna be
What
fun
is
for
my
me.
stealth? +2.
Yeah, me too. But I also have disadvantage because I'm wearing armor.
C-Star, I'm going to need you to start the campaign back up because the bad rolls are starting to leak into this one.
Do I have disadvantage because of my armor?
Oh my
Oh.
god! Everything in my body told me I was getting in that one.
Oh my
That's
god.
me, but every roll I get.
I got a 9.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Tormentus.
Do I have? Do I have
Do you have
disadvantage?
Oh my
what
God.
is your armor?
Chainmail.
Yes.
Okay, so
What am I rolling?
Stealth.
well, one of those is a nat 20, but one of them's an 11, so an average 13.
Oof, that disadvantage.
12 for Zach.
We sure aren't stealthy.
Well, I guess zombies aren't very perceptive, so maybe except for the two that crit
Yeah.
failed.
Nat ones are not.
I mean,
I can't help it. I keep going as I'm walking.
Like, you definitely managed to make it through, but, these zombies are scary, so you pick up the pace and just stay as far away as you can, and you don't really think, like, like, surely it's daytime. They're probably blind. And you do make it to the mausoleum.
Something tells me there's going to be a lot more of them inside the thing that they keep dead bodies in. So I say we keep our guard up.
Okay. Let's just destroy all the undead.
How do you suppose we do that besides running around and hunting
Killing
them?
them.
Okay.
Could you try turning them, Taryn?
I could.
I could. That's the end of that.
As charismatic as ever.
Can I gauge about how far away we are from them right now?
From them, like, you're always trying to keep, like, a good 50 to 60 foot distance, which you can do fairly successfully.
Okay.
Social distancing.
Yeah. You're social distancing the hell out of these zombies.
I guess we just keep walking.
Yeah, I mean, hold on.
Yeah.
Well, we're at the mausoleum.
Let me make sure I don't take you there. Okay. D&D Beyond
Now
has
we have
great
more
thumbnails.
Ooh. Okay.
So yeah, you're at the pathway up to the mausoleum. There's no zombies within
No, I'm just kidding.
the nearby area. You can see that
We are surrounded by tombstones, it's like. So maybe the further down we get, like, things can pop out of the ground, like the Huns in Mulan. Their fists just come up.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
let's go,
forward.
Mr. Paladin.
Okay. I cautiously follow path towards the mausoleum.
Okie dokie. Oh no. All right. So yeah, you walk up to the mausoleum. None of the zombies seem to be overtly interested in you as you go up there. You can see that the large stone door, like, it's not something that'll be locked, and it's fairly easy to open. It's something designed so that to bring a casket to. So it's not like designed to be obnoxious.
These guys are pretty bad at detecting us.
I'm gonna walk in then. I mean, like,
I'll go with you.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah, you didn't detect the spell, right? Was I not paying attention? Did you do that?
there's a spell?
I said, did you cast like a spell? Like,
Oh, no,
detect?
no. No, I did not
Okay.
cast any sort of detect magic or anything like that.
Okay, that's just what I was curious.
Okay, I'm gonna back backwards and I'm just kidding. I'm also gonna walk in.
Alrighty.
Surely there's no more spells besides the one they put in there.
Mag,
Or
Clearly, there isn't
house
an
right
arcane
There can't be.
symbol.
Mag Defreya,
No way.
where are you?
Unless they're intending to lock us in here
Right,
and kill
right
us.
here, over here.
Yeah, so the mausoleum itself is a rather large building with 20-foot high ceilings and a kind of like rectangular interior. The walls are clearly like heavy built, and they're designed to have, stone coffins for members of the Theatro house. The dust and cobwebs which have accumulated over time cause the room to be darker than the amount of light which the large window should be letting through. In the center of the room is a statue of a short but stoic-looking gnome holding a slim two-bladed sword pointing towards the ceiling, which covers the statue's face from the front.
A slim two-bladed sword, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
The statue faces the entrance of the mausoleum. On the wall behind that statue is a large circular window, which gives this room most of its light. On each side of the entrance of the room, there are two statues of these kind of angelic women. Each statue holds an ovular mirror between the palms of both of their hands. One holds the mirror vertically, the other one horizontally.
Ooh, a puzzle. Hold on, I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Hey, Meeper, I can't control my toes.
Can't?
Tolkien. I go out and I run a lap around the mausoleum to attract all the zombies. And I walk back inside.
And
Just
then
kidding.
they all come in like a train.
Yeah. And we just, bottleneck them in the door and then we destroy them.
Yeah.
There. That should
All
fix.
right, there we go. Yep.
Here, before we continue, I also have to go to the bathroom and I'm going to get some more water. So we will take a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'll be back in 5.
Mm-hmm. God. I want to play Phasmophobia C-Star. Keep getting left out.
I have returned.
Okay.
Do we all take a pee break? Or are you
Yeah.
waiting for me? Okay, cool. Want to make sure I wasn't holding the group up.
No, you're good.
Actually, you bring me 2 bottles of water? Thank you. Chips. I'm trying to be big. You're still in the queue. How am I stopping you? Just for clarity, you can't hear me chewing, right?
Start chewing.
I've been chewing.
Okay, no, I can't.
Good. So far, I played through of Crosscode, which has been the most views I've gotten on Twitch.
How many?
11D.
5.
Fuck.
Nobody watches anything, but Crosscode has a weird surge in popularity because of the Switch port. Just the people who've been watching it. Oh, Annie, did I tell you that I beat the second dungeon in Crosscode today?
Neat.
I keep opening the game and being like, I'm gonna play it, and then I'm just like, I don't want to play this. As soon as I start.
That happens to me with so many games.
Yeah, me too. I open up Hat in Time and I'm like, this
Oh,
is a fun
Annie,
game.
I beat another EX today.
Oh, no way. Which one?
Thunderlord.
Thunderlord? Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very easy. No cart.
I'm sure.
I also have now beaten Bolt Reaver 4 fucking times, and none of them have been for myself. And I'm very irritated because I wish they would just count for me.
What game are you talking about?
Monster Hunter.
GU. Yeah, I had that problem too when I was trying to get my big crown. Is that I would succeed on helping everybody else, but when it came down to my turn, everybody fucking failed.
I also just created the stupidest greatsword set ever, and I think it's hilarious. It's entirely based around the chaotic gore weapons.
4 of those 5 views.
Yeah, I wish that the chaotic gore they look so cool, but they're just not very good.
Yeah, the entire gimmick is taking the art that just gives you frenzy virus, and then that armor set has antivirus. So essentially, when you overcome the virus, you have like a base 50% affinity plus weakness exploit. And so if you're hitting weak spot, you're just always critting.
It's 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew somebody that was doing that with Hammer, which was it worked out for them.
It's probably better for Hammer, but I just like the way the greatsword looks because it looks fucking badass.
It does look great. Yeah, it's very gimmicky. Like it's probably one of the most gimmicky things in the whole game.
How long do videos stay on your Twitch?
I think it's 30 days.
Yeah, 30 days by default. I think you can tell it to last longer. You can archive it.
How do I do that?
I don't know.
Because my videos from Among Us are gone. That was only like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I got the game on the 20th, so it's only been 22 days. Those chips taste good.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm eating chips too.
I will simply eat crackers on mic.
I am eating a mint.
Hold on.
It sounds really crunchy.
You sound crunchy.
It was like
Icebreaker duo.
It was like everybody's back but Sax.
And my dad.
Oh, your dad left the Discord?
Yeah, I don't.
He does
know
that
why I
when
didn't
he's on break.
Yeah. So who's excited for Steve tomorrow?
Oh, that's tomorrow?
Yeah.
I
am excited for Steve M. Kraft coming to Super Smash Brothers.
I am actually excited too. They look really fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to buy the fucking fight.
I'm so excited to just fucking build penises. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Are you even getting it, Shane?
Not until it's done.
You're a fake fan.
I have no money.
Once the characters
Just buy Steve.
Once the characters that I really care about are
assuming that there will be one.
Literally just buy.
Let me rephrase that. If a character that I give a shit about comes out, I'll buy the pass.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Like, I don't give a shit about like Byleth, but Byleth has cool like moves. Like, I don't care about Steve, but Steve's got cool ass shit that he can do, so I'm
What do you
excited.
mean you don't care about Steve? Fuck you.
What is so far the fighters that have
I'm not gonna lie. Byleth went from like really cool to me till like now I'm like it just her like entire thing is just like flaming people out in neutral, and it's boring. And she's
But what
slow, and I
about
hate it.
Super Armor Falcon Punch?
Yeah, it's cool until it's not, which is after like 2 days.
Did you hey Isa, did you see Little Z's Why Steve is Great video?
Maybe. I don't remember what he did in it.
He was just explaining why Steve is a good DLC character.
I feel like I did. I usually watch his videos when he uploads.
Yeah, he recently did his most recent You Lose You cosplay, and it's it's really funny.
My favorite one is still when he did Jigglypuff, and he's just in
it's
like
a morph suit.
Yeah, he's just in a pink morph suit with like the eyes taped to his head, and it's like the intro. He just like
he's
like doing the Jigglypuff song, and he's like frantically crawling at the screen, and it's horrifying.
It's like one of the most cursed things I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, because he did Inkling, and it looks so weird. He looks like Syndrome.
Yeah, he did Inkling and he did Ganon. Ganon was actually a really good one. I know his next one is Sonic. He's got a...
I think Amaterasu fighter.
Yeah, I think Ami would be cool.
Out of all the Capcom picks, though, like, you gotta beat Ace Attorney somehow.
Andy, do you actually want Ace Attorney in Smash Bros?
Yes.
Yeah, why not? I like Ace Attorney.
Why?
Right is like
It's a fun game.
Yeah, but like...
Hold on.
For Smash Bros?
Hold on.
Why not? It'd be funny.
Shane,
You do like objection.
Shane, have you ever played Marvel vs. Capcom?
No, but I know he's in there.
And
yeah, so is Monster Hunter.
His moveset actually makes a lot of sense within the context of how he moves and plays.
But it's also obnoxious because he summons a bunch of people, and I hate characters who are like, my moveset is not my moveset, but instead it's summoning other people to do my moveset for me.
I really feel like Phoenix Wright would not fit at all.
I feel like
now.
if you would hate it would have to be Monster Hunter or like a Mega Man character.
Yeah, a Mega Man
character.
I think it'd be hilarious if it was Monster Hunter, but they were like extremely true to the like older games, and they're just the worst fucking character.
Even if that's the case.
Super slow. They like all their moves take forever to come out, and they hit kind of hard, but they can't hit shit because their moves never get come out.
I would still play them.
Terrible. That'd be so funny. It'd be true to the game, and it'd be absolutely hilarious.
Would not phase me one bit.
It would definitely phase me. I'd play it once and be like, okay, I can't wait to go online and dick on this character.
Oh, we haven't talked about the Monster Hunter movie yet. That shit looks horrible. Oh my god.
I think I learned that the Rathalos, that huge Rathalos, it's actually that big because it's like a special like Giga Rathalos.
Oh, of course it is.
That's why I like that.
It's gonna be the worst movie I ever pay real money to see 3 times.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely seeing it.
You guys are cheap. Literally, why? Literally, why? This is why they make these fucking movies.
I don't know. People like the Street Fighter movie, and that shit's terrible. So people like, I don't know.
I just hate that because the guy that makes them, he's the one that made like the Resident Evil movies.
Oh yeah.
What the first couple Resident Evil movies are good.
I don't though.
No.
They are bad. But
that is your
enjoy
opinion.
them. And I don't like Resident Evil.
I haven't seen them since I was like 12, so they could be
He
bad
also
movies.
did the Mortal Kombat movie, the like '95 one.
Resident Evil movies are dumb, gratuitous combat with female protag, and honestly,
it's going to be a long battle.
I was into it.
Huh?
Not a battle, just a puzzle. So it'll be like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably be longer than a battle.
Any movie with Mila Jovovich as the protagonist has gotta be good, right?
Okay.
The fact that
Actually
the
enjoyed
director casted his wife as the fucking lead, just
Yeah.
like literally, that's why. That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
hate
so
that.
dumb.
She's not even a good actress.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's so dumb.
Yeah, I liked it though.
It's like Tim Burton
It's
casting
bad.
what's her name in everything except she's actually a good actress.
Helena.
Helena Bonham Carter. Yeah.
Have you seen the pictures of like the handler and stuff? There's like the
No.
handler, the serious handler, and then the like A-lister dude.
Oh, so it's the New World.
Yeah, it's like that. It's pretty
Huh.
much. Because there's also in like that leak trailer that someone like just recorded off the fucking like theater screen. You can see the admiral.
That's funny.
He looks weird as shit.
There's gonna be an animated Monster Hunter movie that's like actually gonna be good sometime soon.
I don't know how Monster Hunter could, like, just as a series, would be remotely interesting at all, if I'm being real. I
Yeah.
think the cool part is playing it and hitting cool monster with big sword.
Yeah.
Watching it happen is less fun.
I'm back.
I'll come
Unless
back.
it's a speed run, then it's kind of
I was just
You're
gonna
like,
say.
"Holy shit, what the fuck are these people on?"
Feline heroics? Wow, I can't believe they used that.
Sorry, I was using the restroom and then it turned into something more. So.
Oh.
All right.
Jesus Christ, Sax. Jeez.
My girlfriend just goes, wah, wah, wah. Fucking stupid.
All right. Hold on.
I just thought I would be honest with you all. Gosh, sorry.
Yeah, be a man next time. Do it on the call.
Shut up.
Yeah, you'll just hear the whoop.
Is that what it sounds like when you shit?
Oh, you guys thought I was shitting.
No, I didn't. I thought you were fucking.
No, I'm just kidding.
Got my brain on. I'm gonna put my thinking music on.
You know, it's like as soon as puzzles are introduced, it's like when I start playing Among Us, my IQ drops by at least all of it.
Yeah.
I'm here and I'm
My
ready to
brain
learn.
smooths over.
Puzzles in my D&D game.
All right. My dad has to go, so he will.
Oh, you get to skip out on the bad part.
Well, I mean, with Tormentus gone, what does that have to do with the rest of these people? So I guess I'll just kind of start making my way back down.
Yeah, while we're at it.
He's still there. He's just,
Yeah.
He's intangible now.
Yeah, it's fun. I gotta go.
Alright, good night.
Good night.
No worries. Have a good night, man.
So yes, I guess I'll just read off the description of this place one more time. A large building with 20-foot high ceilings. The dust and cobwebs which have accumulated over time cause the room to be darker than the amount of light which the large circular window behind the statue in the center of the room, lets on. The statue itself is a short but stoic-looking gnome holding a slim two-bladed sword pointing towards the ceiling, which covers the gnome's face from the front. The statue faces the entrance of the mausoleum. On the wall behind that statue is the window, of course. On each side of the entrance of the room, there are two statues of angelic women. Each statue holds an ovular mirror between the palms of both their hands. One holds the mirror vertically, the other one horizontally. At the foot of the statue, with the sword, is a fancy stone coffin. At the foot of that coffin, there is a chiseled inscription.
Can I go investigate the chiseled inscription?
Yes.
I
It's
would like to do
in
that.
common, so I'll just post it in Pelgang. Actually, I'll post it in World Lore. How about that?
That's some exhale.
Sorry.
In life, I sought out all forms of beauty, jewels, treasures, fine clothes, illustrious instruments, even weapons. Yet, in the end, I realized that I would give forth all of my treasure, so that my eyes may bask in the beauty of sunlight just a bit longer. Sir Fenglish Felgnish, Sir Felgnish
I see.
Theatro,
I see what we're doing here.
first leader of the House of Theatro.
So, we gotta get the sunlight on that guy's coffin. Maybe even open it up.
No, what I think we have to. They're holding mirrors,
Okay.
right? It's going to be a reflection puzzle.
Exactly. We gotta get the sunlight in.
Okay. Okay, all of us need to stare directly at the sun first, and then we start the puzzle.
So no, we need to get rid of the cobwebs.
I have an idea.
Oh, do you?
I will simply thunderwave and get rid of all
Oh
the
my
cobwebs.
god. Please. Not everything is Thunderwave. Let me see what I have.
Yeah, they'll be fast.
That's just Terran's fireball.
Oh. I guess I could use Mage Hand and just like kind of like wave the fucking cobwebs away.
It's like,
Fuck out of here.
I could use gust of wind.
Oh, there you go. And then we all just go, you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Then you inhale it all and die.
smoke bomb.
What if while we're doing this, we just hear this? We just hear it like outside. We just hear it.
Dude, where do you have all these sound clips, dude?
He's got a soundboard on his phone, probably.
Oh my god.
Was that Call of Duty Zombie?
Yeah.
Did you download that like right now?
No, I've had that because
Oh,
I've
that's
used
funny.
it before because it's really funny.
Okay. So, have we cleared out the cobwebs? Is it a little bit brighter?
So
No.
yeah, you use like Mage Hand to clear them out.
Yeah.
You're able to kind of wipe them away. There's still like a lot of kind of dust in the room. It's definitely a bit brighter in here.
Okay, it's time to gust.
Boom.
All you hear is just.
All right. Yeah, you essentially just use like the gust bellows from Breath of the Wild, and you just kind of clear out everything and push it away. And now it's definitely fairly bright in here, albeit a bit sneezy.
It's alright. I just, put my mask on.
Like,
Yeah, exactly. Bless you, Zeph.
That was a convincing fake sneeze.
Alright,
You
so,
you can see that the light is kind of like coming through in this direction.
wow, it's really getting deep, huh?
No, that's real, actual coughing.
Yeah, I know, it's the COVID.
No, it's
let's
not
see.
even that. These chips are really dusty.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
What?
What?
I'm eating-
Oh yeah,
I'm
like,
eating-
like Cheeto dust.
Did
Okay.
you ever
Yeah.
get
I'm
COVID from Nico, by the way?
No, I didn't, because I don't think he even had it. They just sent him home from work. I don't think you had COVID. Definitely wasn't
I'm pretty
COVID.
sure I did because I'm the one who fucking felt.
Damn.
Okay.
True!
You didn't have
True.
COVID, idiot. I would
Thanks.
know.
Neeks has a point.
Very true.
But yeah, so can we are we able to move these mirror statues around, or
So you look and you can see that the statue that is holding the mirror vertically, the kind of light is now reflecting off that mirror.
can I turn the statue?
Yeah, so you look at the statue, you definitely can't turn the whole statue.
Okay. Can I turn the top half of the statue?
No. You look at the mirror and you can see that like kind of because of the way the statue is holding it, you can pivot the mirror, but you can only do it like left and right.
And on the other
Alright.
statue, I'm assuming it's only up and down, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah. Okay, I'll pivot the vertical one to look left.
This is without visuals. This is gonna kill me. I can't.
So
Oh,
like
see,
right,
watch this.
Here's
right now the
sta-
light's going like this.
Here's the statue in the middle, right?
Uh-huh.
He's holding the two-bladed sword. So this guy has the left and right facing mirror. So
Yep.
we can tilt it. Does the statue in the middle have anything reflective on it?
No.
Okay. So we have to figure out a way to get the light from this statue to face this statue and then you get this statue to face down towards the coffin or something,
Or up towards its eyes.
or up towards its eyes. Yeah.
But you said the sword's in the way, right?
The sword covers its face.
I'm gonna check the statue in the middle to see if the hand or the arm or anything like that moved on it. Like if anything on the statue moves.
I'm gonna step back and let him take my place.
You're able to like rotate the sword in his hand.
Oh, like rotate it, like to make the sword, like rotate like a clock's hand, or rotate like turning a screwdriver.
Like turning a screwdriver.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I turn it so that the blade is flush, so both of his eyes are showing.
Showing to what?
To like towards the mirror. You know, like if we shine the light up at the eyes, the sword won't block it.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I understand. So
both
like
of the eyes are visible.
All right.
Okay.
Is that the only thing on it that can move? Just the sword?
Yeah, just the sword.
Okay.
Can you show me what the ruler, what the range of movement is on this mirror?
Can literally go all this way. Although, like,
Okay.
you know, if you turn it all the way in one direction, like.
Alright, so if I spin it all the way around, it'll break. No, okay. No.
But remember that the light comes in from this direction, so.
Okay, light comes in there. We could move it this way, and then so that way it's horizontal, it hit both eyes, and then maybe direct that this way, but I don't think we can move it left and right. So, or we could just do this, move it that way, hit that.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say we have to shine the light towards its eyes.
Really?
Because that's why the sword moves, right? The two-bladed sword. So if you flatten it out,
No, I mean Gonzo. I'll be honest, I've been working off of that one the whole time.
Yeah, he's being sarcastic.
Let's shine the light over here, and then shine the.
Well, we can't. What way is this mirror looking? Is it looking just straight ahead like this?
No, it's facing towards the statue.
Oh, okay, easy. Then I'll just turn the mirror this way.
And somebody can turn the other mirror towards the statue, like towards like up and down.
Okay,
see if there's any sort of reaction depending on.
All right, so you know, the light comes in, it bounces from here to this mirror up into the statue's eyes, and it sits there for a second. You can see that the sword the light, you know, and the sword kind of casts a shadow on the wall behind. Give me just a second. Have to get to my notes. What's happening? Okay. All right. As the statue's eyes receive the sunlight and glow with a warming orange and red color of sunset, a secret compartment within the statue's chest slides open, revealing a two-pronged object wrapped in bandages.
How big is
Okay.
it? Does it look like it?
Yoink.
Does it look about the size?
At the same time, however,
Oh, fuck.
you watch as a heavy stone lid of a coffin behind the statue gets flung almost all the way up to the ceiling.
Oh, I
It
figured.
crashes to the ground, and a huge, boisterous thud as a tall, wrathful figure walks out from the unsettled dust. Behind it, two more undead slide off the coffin.
Two people in one coffin.
Well, and two different coffins on the
okay.
wall.
They're just sharing a coffin.
Oh man, he's standing tall.
Can you shift Z that?
Yeah, hold on.
That's Valhazak's music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He does not actually have a sword, though. These two do, though.
Valhazak.
Ball sack?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Alrighty. Do we want to do combat tonight or save it for next session?
Let's save it for next session. This is a fun cliffhanger.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fine with that as well.
England's
Yeah.
like, oh no, I'm gonna die! And then,
Oh my
so we continue.
Wow.
There's only 3 of them and like 6 of us. Okay, I think it's gonna be a pretty
Alright,
easy.
if-
And then they go burn.
Well, yeah, exactly.
That means
So-
okay.
So, yeah, Zap, you say that.
They're gonna come in from the outside.
Yeah. Oh.
You-
fuck. Ah, fuck.
Oh shit!
He left the
So
door.
remember
it's
that
okay.
time
We
you
left the
happened to
door
just roll like multiple ones on a stealth check against zombies?
I was wondering like what was gonna happen with that.
So what we can do is when they come in, oh god, what the fuck? When they come in, we all just watch this door and just start taking them out one by one.
Oh my god, there's a horde of them out there. Oh my
Yeah.
What we need to do is place a Hunger of Hadar and in the front of the door, and we're fine. Oh wait,
It was DC 14 stealth check, and everyone who failed attracts 1 zombie, or if you get 1, you attract 2. So I don't even know how this party of 6
Oh my-
people, actually
Oh,
5,
shit.
because I didn't roll for Beerus,
One,
managed
two,
to
there's
attract
8.
zombies.
There's 8 zombies, and we almost all of us failed, and we had 2 natural ones.
Yeah.
Yikes. Well,
Fuck.
hey, we could just join the
Alright.
thing and leave.
As a bonus, the big zombie in the back, I'll let you know, is a revenant.
Like
yeah.
in Phasmophobia. No.
That's a Revenant,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
dude.
is it?
Very,
Revenants
very
are
cool reference, dude.
Revenants are tanky, man. Oof.
Yep.
And they
It's your only
punch,
fight for today.
and
I'm
they
like,
and they and they punch really hard.
Like
Alright.
me.
Hang on, I gotta
Alright.
check one thing.
I am protection. I'm gonna use protection from good and evil on myself. Would anyone else like protection from good and evil?
well, we'll
Are we
save
doing
it
this
for,
tonight?
for next
Oh, right, yeah.
So, but that's the cliffhanger we leave
Dude,
off
good
on.
cliffhanger. Yikes. Okay.
I'm gonna
That's-
Google what a revenant is in D&D.
Yeah. Oh, don't do that. That takes the fun out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All you have to know is that it's a really tanky zombie that like automatically heals it.
Hello.
All right then.
Hey, I just wanted to check on something.
Yeah. Oh man, could this sword? I'm gonna message Meeper so I don't spoil anything. 'Cause I know a lot of. I've had multiple reverends in the Underdark. So let me message you. And I will not metagame this if this is right, and you don't even have to respond to it. But
I do want to let you guys know, I have been called literally just now to play a game, so I don't want to leave too fast, but I'm gonna head out. So I'll see you guys.
all right. Yeah, I'll bid you all adieu as well. Excited for the next
Yeah.
session though. I'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.
I have to be right.
Alright, I'm gonna play some Final Fantasy 14. I'll catch you guys later.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Howdy.